the third perspective. The third perspective.
Back up. We're on the monster.
What it do, people? How y'all living? Stick with us. We having technical difficulties. It's the weekend.
The big man always. Don't be
What to do? It is I. Welcome. If you're new, this is the #1 podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Brad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet foods. To the left of me, as usual, my podcast partner, Radical Real. This is the Third Perspective Podcast, T3P. We're in an economic crisis, a social justice crisis, a political crisis, a pandemic. I'm black, I'm proud. What it do? What it do, player?
Shit.
We're gonna add another crisis on it. Political crisis.
Yeah, that political one ain't good though.
How about that for America Great? This is America Great? How great can it get?
Yeah.
My man.
The Great Depression.
You know? There's a lot of crises, y'all.
Call it a crisis of leadership.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, though. What's going on with the weekend, dog? What it do?
Yeah, you know, work, sleep, work. Work, sleep, work.
That's
Repeat.
right.
You know? But it's all good. Last day, work weekend is done. But you know, keeping up on stuff, you know. Seeing how your man went in there 2 days, ain't get cleared to leave, but they let him leave out to go around shaking his people's hands. Oh, not my bad, not shaking their hands, waving in the motorcade.
Hey, you see what I've been doing all weekend?
Yeah,
You see the different background?
yeah.
Took my favorite color about it. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing. Shit. Back and forth from the store. You know how you start painting and shit, and you run out of tape and shit like that?
Yeah.
You mad as a motherfucker, man.
It's always good to overbuy with that.
Hell yeah, you know? I ran my ass back out that joint. I should have done it because I go in the motherfucking Giant, right?
Yeah.
Now, you know, we doing a podcast. I mean, I'm not real scared of the corona shit. It's not, you know what I'm saying? But once the winter start coming in down, I stop, you know what I'm saying, getting nervous because you be nervous around motherfucker with the flu. You know what I'm saying? When niggas coming in sneezing and coughing on me, period. You know what I'm saying? So when the winter comes, that's a little tragic anyway. So yeah, I go in the motherfucking Giant. I go get in line, right? You know, you got the little 6 feet thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I step on my little 6 feet thing, right? Lady come. Old lady coming drunk with a cane and she walking real slow.
Yeah.
She didn't even have a mask on. She had this little thing covering her face. Like this. She had a hand on the joint, like this.
Yeah, that's not good. I still like that.
Shit. I'm already blown because she got to come past me to get to her spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. So I hide on this little side right here. What I'm doing? I got my joint on real tight. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there. Young. And did you know she started coughing and coughing?
Mm.
Not one of No. It was I'm like, oh, what just happened back there? You see what I'm saying now? She just kept doing that slip. I'm like, oh, this bitch sick. You know what I'm saying now? If she ain't got corona, it's something going on back there. It's the flu or something. I don't need that either. You know what I'm saying now? She in that joint doing the extra hot. With the joint, there's something right there when you hear it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not good.
That joint, it's like, oh, nah, oh, hell no. Nah. Nigga, I moved up. I went inside my 6 feet thing. Couldn't stay in that 6 feet far. I had to move up to another 6 feet. Fuck that. I go back that joint coughing like a motherfucker. I'm not even doing that. Like if it wasn't no corona, that would have blew me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, don't come outside like that.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. And people at work too. I'm just sitting in the bathroom, you know. All I hear is only one first coming and sneezing and coughing. I'm like, oh nah, dog. I thought it was just one person, then I came. It was like 5 people in there. I said, y'all can't be coming like that, man. But jobs don't give you no opportunity though. They make it to where you gotta come in like that.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Cause they're gonna give you know how the point system work. You're gonna get a certain amount of them.
Yeah, your ass is grass.
So
Same shit was going on. I went to the bank and shit, and they was behind. There was 2 girls behind the joint. One had a mask on, one did. The one that was fucking the money, right? But they got the you know how the bank got the joint blocked off.
yeah, that's all that.
So me and her doing the joint, and her and Shorty talking. Shorty get coughing and extra coughing and shit.
Mm.
So she's like, somebody don't hit me. And Shorty's like, yeah, I hope they do, so you can send you home or some shit like that. So I'm like, I don't want you sent home like that, but you know what I'm saying? You get your vacation and shit. Then they probably send me home because I'm sitting beside. That's what she explained to her. While I'm waiting for my money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, if she need, man, she gonna like send both of us home. Shorty kept on coughing though, man. Like you shouldn't have came in like that. You know what I'm saying?
But they ain't leaving you no option though, dog. I mean, they want you at work. I mean, that shit getting serious now. They trying to reinstate. I thought you can't even find nobody doing the corona for attendance. But they trying to reenact that shit. That shit fucked me up. I was like, for real, this is what we doing? So we died when this shit outbreak came to work. But now that the weather's changing, some of this shit is just people allergies and you know how that shit is. When you stopped up, young, you drained, dog. Like your whole body achy and all that. That's not corona. That's natural shit.
That's what I'm saying. But even if it's the flu or something, I don't want that shit. Like you said, like today, for example. Like it was kind of hot. Like a nigga come out that joint with nothing on, he be balking at night.
Yeah.
Whether that's corona or not, that nigga be sick as a motherfucker. That would have happened if corona came out or not. Because the weather changed like this. That's why it's real serious now, because motherfuckers can catch that shit. That's why your man got that shit. I'm glad Trump finally got that shit, you know, because everybody kept getting. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he ain't getting this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe he'll take that shit serious, but I doubt it. He looked like he don't take it serious. He just like fuck it. It's life. I was like, dude, it don't work like that, dog.
Yeah,
he don't take shit serious.
No, nothing at all. That's his problem.
I know. That's irritating. As fuck.
But he already started the tweet that I was trying to tell y'all. When he said, he put one tweet out there talking about some, yeah, I'm coming home or something. And I had the corona, so don't be scared of it. That's what he said in the tweet. So that kind of hints to what I was trying to say. If he don't be fucked up behind this shit, that's going to be worse. If he just come back out. But then they had to know he had to be some kind of sick. They wouldn't have took him to Walter Reed, yeah?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I thought his wife had it and he was just going precautionary, but I don't know. Maybe he hadn't gave it to her.
Both of them got it.
Yeah.
And that's why I say she stayed in the White House. He would stay too with just a minor shit. He had to have some more equipment. Something had to happen where he had to go to Walter Reed. You feel me? And they ain't telling us why. You feel me? Because it was just straight, just go ahead and quarantine like his wife doing. Feel me? Something had to happen to make him go to Walter Reed, where he got all the advanced equipment and shit at. There was a reason why they went there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of saying that he getting worse or feeling better or whatever the fuck, this shit dumb, man. It's like I was telling y'all before, some shit ain't politics. He the president. Tell us, is this nigga healthy or not? Like, why that got turned into some political shit? Like, that's the dumbest stuff. That's the part I just don't get. Like, we should know if this nigga healthy or not. Like, he's the fucking president. Like, his spokesman get up there, oh, yeah, we ain't gonna get into detail when he had tests and all what's wrong with him. What you mean? That's what you supposed to do. He the president. Like, we pay his salary. Well, tell us, is the fuck this nigga healthy or not? So we know not this dumb motherfucker gonna take over some shit. Like, for example, he's taking all this fucking medicine. We don't know the side effect. We don't know this nigga's just blacked out. We don't know what's happening. Or delirious or what the fuck. Why he still in charge?
Paranoid.
We don't know what's happening. It's like, I don't understand the dumb parts of this shit. To me, this when it get dumb. When it ain't politics, you turn it into politics. Like war and shit like that. And this shit. This nigga sick. You supposed to be up straight up with this shit here. Like, what the fuck? That's just dumb. I don't get it.
You don't get that?
I just don't get the unnecessary politics shit.
Yeah. A lot of politics is unnecessary.
Completely unnecessary. Like, just tell us is this nigga healthy. Tell us what's wrong. Tell us when he had a test. Like, why is that shit hard? They make shit hard though, you know?
Yep. Too motherfucking hard.
That was great when I went in that motherfucker. First of John and motherfucking bank. But I know what you're saying. The bank, I know the bank making them motherfuckers come to work for sure.
Yeah, bank making the stores make you come to work too. That shit is annoying, man. I'm like, hold up. Yeah, nigga call out and say he ain't feeling well. Yeah, I know you depending on that person to be there, but y'all making money hand over fist. You should hire more people to cover these shifts. You gotta understand, man. And then they get mad. I'm like, how can you get mad? I'm like, these stores be packed. Saturday and Sunday, lines be all the way in the motherfucking aisle. You burning us out. We in that joint dying, trying to keep up. And we feel like you can't express that because they want to continue to make more money.
Yeah.
So that's all they care about. You know what I'm saying? You there. I was like, man, y'all tripping. Fuck me up. And you know the Amazon had on people sick, but Amazon strict. You know what I'm saying? You only get a certain amount of time. Once your shit hit zero, they don't give a fuck. And you ain't got nobody to talk to either. So it's like everything done by the Android, like the phone and robots and shit. You don't never get to talk to a person, and then if you get to talk to a person, you jumping through 1,000 hoops. And at the end of the day, they're gonna just tell you what the app told you.
So you're saying zero what?
Oh, you get a certain amount of hours of unpaid time off. If that hits zero, you automatically fired.
God
So,
damn.
and they don't give it to you when you start. You gotta build it up. So you gotta work like a month or two, and then you gonna get a little bit of it. But if you're a minute late, they take an hour. They don't take a minute, but they give it to you in minutes. I don't understand that.
I see
How you gonna give me something in minutes but don't take minutes?
I see you saying.
So if I'm cutting work 6 minutes late, they're gonna take a whole hour.
Yeah, I see what you're saying because they paying by the hour.
Yeah, and then if you miss a whole day, that's 10 hours.
Damn.
You miss 4 days straight or 2 days straight, that's 20 hours. Most people don't stop that shit up. And it's a grind for most people when you first start. If you ain't used to work like that, like Smithfield broke my, you know what I'm saying, broke me in with that. So I already know about tedious, boring ass work. Motherfuckers getting that motherfucker and they think that shit easy. You fucking with packages all day, sorting this shit so motherfuckers who send it when the next day can get it on time. That's what you doing. And they got onto that, so they pushing you to work harder. Motherfuckers be tired, man. You know how it is in Slice Line when you had to sit in that one motherfucking spot? Imagine doing that with Amazon packages.
Shouts out to everybody, all warehouse workers.
And then do that for basically the equivalent of $8. It's $15 now, but 15 to 8. You think about when you started, $6, $7 was good, but
Yeah, that's crazy. Because yeah, you stand in one spot.
they time your breaks.
Same shit.
They time your bathroom breaks, dog. They tell you how many pieces you gotta get done per hour. Shit like that.
They tried that shit in Smithfield. They tried that
man.
time so they wasn't
Yeah,
happy.
man.
Was not having that player.
No union, ain't no schedule raises. To get promoted, you got kiss all ass. They promoted like 8 people because they fired all the other supervisors. These niggas dog dumb. I was like, I looked at it, I said, all right, dog. And that's when I learned, you know, well, I already knew that, but you know, you can kiss ass, you get promoted.
You know?
One girl, her attendance is worse. I ever seen. They promoted her to supervisor. I looked at her, I was like, okay, I don't know how long that's gonna last. But yeah, it's just a whole bunch of that shit. And I was like, but people there, it's like they get paid by not being there long. You get what I'm saying? They like the high turnover.
Yeah, because they don't have to make you permanent.
Yeah,
But now you got to have benefits, all that costs.
yeah. So they 6 months, they work the shit out of you. If you a true one, you will survive and move up. If you're not, you gonna quit or get fired.
Man, I work like, you might well say I'm a career warehouse worker, right? So I work almost 19 years in warehouse, right? With 14 and 1. And like when you just go into looking for jobs like that, and you first start off, that's the worst time ever. When you're starting off in a warehouse job, you're gonna get the worst job in the plant.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And all that is you trying to figure out if this is what you want to do with your life. Well, that's how they treat you. They just fuck you up. Like 60 days is the roughest time when you start a plant job, warehouse job. You're gonna get the shit worked out, bro.
I got motherfucker. I mean, they have you doing everything. They don't let you chill. And this what I don't get. You know how when we in the smokehouse, we bust our ass, get the shit done. You can take a little break. They don't even do that for them. Them niggas be in that joint, getting the planes out on time. You think they let them chill for an extra hour or something? Then come back and get ready for the next? Nope. They have them niggas 10 minutes and go right back to work.
Oh no.
Even when don't be nothing to do. I'm like, this is just busy work.
Oh
This
no.
what
You know them niggas was on their ass. They ain't fuck with us. They was on niggas' ass sitting around and shit, wasn't doing shit.
Like, man, you gotta let them for the rest.
Right, I was like, nigga, as long as that shit done, y'all ain't fucking with us.
You know?
You know what I'm saying, Doc? As long as that, because when you think about it, all right, the work itself, let's say it take an hour, right?
Yeah.
And you do it so fast that you finish it in 20 minutes. Therefore, that 40 minutes should be time for you to relax and fuck yourself, right? Most jobs gonna be like, oh no, you done? What are you doing? You finished? What? Okay, let's go do this. No, motherfucker, I just did all that. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? That could have took me an hour for real. So
You know? That's what I'm like. Shit just don't equate in today's society, man. I'm like, people don't see this. And I was telling them, because you know how you and them got the incentive program in there. I was like, y'all need to do that here, because they gonna keep people on the weekends, like Friday and Saturday. That gonna be dead empty. And now they killing all the loyal people in that motherfucker. So now you're doing 3 jobs for the price of 1.
This will be a good time to have motherfucking incentives. I
was like, yeah. They looked at me like I was stupid or something for bringing it up. Because we had the little, the stand-up meeting, like the little circle where everybody talk. I was like, yeah, man, y'all need to put the incentive up here, man. Because it's dead on the weekend, so you got people on the ramp going inside of the warehouse building this shit, then coming back out, putting it on the plane. I was like, dog, you only paying us 1 salary. Why everybody look at me like I said the devil work or something, dog? I was like, this ain't my first rodeo, yeah. And he looked at me, and after that, I've been feeling like they trying to get me. I don't know, it's just been feeling odd around that junk. And I put the union up too. I said, I think y'all need a union in this motherfucker.
Oh nah, you ain't about to get fired.
Cause nah, man, you gotta think about it, dog.
You about to get fired now, man.
This is unappreciative. Like they don't give us nothing extra for doing all that. You ain't see it. I'm gonna record it one day and let you see what I'm talking about, dog. Like you literally inside the motherfucking warehouse. That's like being inside the smokehouse. Then go to the packing room. And then after all that, you go to receiving. Come on, man. You're not doing 3 things for one. One pay?
That's how that shit be, young. Because you be in one department, they'll roll your ass around all over the place.
I'm talking about we one team. I love how supervisors use that one team shit. When I bust his head too. I said, man, I know your motherfucking labor. Cheap as hell. He really got mad. He was an Asian guy too. He looked at me. He looked at me the same since then. I been coming back on break on time and everything. I said, oh, I already know. You know how you can feel it?
Yeah.
They're going to start looking at
it. A whole bunch of talking you might as well don't even do it.
Yeah.
Because they got the liberty to just do the fuck whatever.
Yeah. They fire niggas for dumb shit, man.
So. That's for sure.
This is America, though, man. This is America everybody like.
Especially now, like, this is the wrong time to try to fire somebody. You should be getting them more money. Come to work and shit. Because It's just dumb to not give them more money.
They making money hand over fist, dog.
Or force people to work for the minimum amount of money on like a 60-day trial, knowing they're gonna fire them within the 60 days, or put so much pressure on him as far as work and all that shit to make it so hard for him that he quit.
Yeah.
And that comes down to managers too. Because, you know, we ran through a few managers trying to fire me. You know what I'm saying? So it comes down, and then we got a few that didn't want to fire me. You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to the manager. Because I had one manager, shouts out to him. I don't know if you want to say his name and shit, but he up fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? He was a supervisor and shit. It was two of them, for real, for real. There was one white dude that was supervisor. He wasn't going for the shit, right? He's like, man, these motherfuckers trying to fire you, and I don't know why, and I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? It was exact words. You know what I'm saying? So, but my man though, I don't want to say his name, supervisor. They try to fire him, dog. He was black. You know what I'm saying? So once he started fighting against the wave of firing me, he was in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And I know you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
So he came to me and was like, look, these niggas trying to fire you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've been working with you about 2 months now, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and
They can't do it.
Yeah, and they've been telling me to do this since I came in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let them. They're gonna have to fire me or whatever. Cause I don't know what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fire you for no reason. This is what the man told me. That's why I fucked with this nigga. I want to say his name and shit, but I don't know if I want to put his name out there like that. But you know what I'm talking to, dog. You see this money. And I fucked with you for that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't have to tell me. You could have tried to fire me like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Play cat and mouse with me every day. You know?
Yeah.
Let me let Charlie chime in on this one right here. You got something going on in the background though. You hear me? You.
Who? Yeah, I hear you.
There's something going on in your joint.
You hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
You can hear me?
Go ahead.
When it comes to management, I experience this every where I go, any level of management I go to, that people perceive people the wrong way all the time. Like, I met this kid when I came back from the army. I started back working at the job I was working at, and they moved me to Marlow Heights. This 18-year-old kid walked in my door, and I was like, this motherfucker about to get on my nerves. All the girls was like, hey, yeah, here goes such and such. Here goes such and such. But at the same time, I was like, I thought he was going to be my headache. But he clinged on me so much that to this day, me and him still have this bond. The management want to fire him because it's the way he is. It's just his demeanor, the way he dressed, the way he looked, the way he talked. They don't like it. They're looking for. In these businesses, they're looking for they're looking for somebody that's yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. Like, I'm never gonna be that, and I don't teach. I don't teach my employees to be a yes, sir, yes, ma'am type person, because at the end of the day, I don't want my friends, I don't want my family, I don't want nobody around me that's only gonna be yes, yes, yes to everything I say and yes to everything I do. You know, I want you to be able to dictate your own life. I want you to be able to say, no, you're wrong. No, you're wrong, because this is how this is that. If you don't have that, they want to manipulate people's minds to be what they want them to be, and that's it. And I'm not like that. I'm not the type of manager. I'm the type of manager that, you know, you're gonna be you. My job is to mold you to be better than what you are today. I'm not about to hold you back from something that, oh, just because you got a tattoo on your eye, okay, that could have been you went there, that could have been you murdered somebody, but your life has changed since then. Because if it didn't, you wouldn't be sitting here trying to work. You wouldn't be sitting here trying to make sure, hey, can I get hours? Can I do this and do that? Can you train me on this and that? See, the outside people don't see that. All they see is that tattoo. They don't see what the effort that you put. They don't see the effort that you put in and day out in restaurants or in any job.
I know what you're saying.
They come in for a hot second and say, oh, I don't like this person. Why you still got him? Why you got him on the front? Why you got him doing this?
I know what you're saying.
But if you actually stop and pay attention to that employee and just look at his work ethic, Don't look at his appearance. Don't look at his outside. Look deep down inside of him. Look at what he's doing to help benefit a company that's looking to grow. Maybe he's trying to grow with the company, but you so stereotyping and so judgmental that you're looking at the wrong things.
Yeah. I was
And
told
that's
that.
what comes with companies.
I was told that same shit. And this was by the head of the whole joint. He come down. He told me the same shit. Like, they just don't like the way your demeanor. They just don't like the way you just. They don't like it. That's exactly what he told me. Yeah. You know. But
You know, I ain't get that right.
You don't change my demeanor.
you ain't get what?
I ain't get that at
Go
first,
ahead.
but now I hear that shit now. I think the older you get and the more you into yourself, like you know who you are, people just don't like that shit. Cause I hear that now too. I ain't never used to hear that. It's like the way you carry yourself and I think I'm better than people. I heard that a lot, you know, and I'm like, how is that if I come in and do what I'm supposed to? Yeah, I don't socialize like I used to, but I don't fuck with the people. I see shit differently now than I did before.
Yeah.
You know, when I was young, when I come in, I'm like, Drake, where the trees at? Let's go. As I got older, I understood the process more, and I get it now. And I think people don't be liking that shit, because I started to hear that now. And it's funny when you said that, this rang in my head, like, what the fuck a motherfucker mean by that? They just don't like you.
Exactly. So that's why I made it so hard for people to fire me. Like if you come in and try to fire me, I was getting awards for attendance. You know what I'm saying? And every job I had, I was the best person in that department doing whatever the fuck I was doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's real hard for you to fire a person that's top notch at whatever you put them at. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga here every day. You know what I'm saying? So I made it hard for any supervisor, even though they ain't like me. I made it so hard for them to just outright fire me where they had to manipulate paperwork. They had to do other ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? And they did that. They tried to manipulate paperwork. They did all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get me though. You know that? Real was there.
I was.
I took a vacation. They tried to get his ass.
I know.
I had a friend that was gonna happen. As soon as I leave, I'm like, soon as I leave, man, he probably don't even be here when I get back. They was out there, they ain't like him because he was there with me and shit.
Yeah, apparently I was helping you. I was doing all your paperwork. Not knowing you was doing the shit, they was like, nah, we get him out, then it'd be easy to get you. I was like,
Yeah,
nah.
they thought I wasn't doing shit and I was just so dumb. I couldn't do all that paperwork. It was like 30 motherfucking papers a night though, yeah.
You know?
I'm sitting there joint like a fucking lawyer every night. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
But nah, you made it better though. Once you made it, all right, since y'all want me to do these papers, that's all I'm gonna do. That fucked them up. Before they try to make you do other shit and do the papers.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find me with all these papers, nigga, and I'm over here doing all the 100 other different things and shit, nigga.
Yes.
Is this important or not? Let me know. Because if not, I'm going back over here and do what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. Let me know. Because I will not touch a damn thing else. But the white boy came down, the big dude said, hey, I don't want you touching nothing else. He said, all right, you ain't got to say it twice. Well, I won't touch a damn thing but paper. That's for sure. I know Rare like that shit. When I go take a break, he ain't got to do shit but sit there.
You know? Life got a lot easier. I was like, okay.
They just be mad as shit. Like, nigga, try to get Rare to get up. Remember man trying to fight you and shit? Because he's like, Rare ain't doing that.
Yeah, every night, dog. I was like, yo, my whole job is to watch this. That's all I do, dog. And I did help him, but they wanted you to help him every night. I was like, I ain't tell y'all coming this joint smacked and high. Y'all came in this way like this, man.
I know everybody know exactly what you're talking about. Man. I think, Shorty, you working there one time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Damn, he did.
Yeah. I couldn't take it. For me. It was more the smell. I couldn't do the smell. I don't eat pork.
Like it's like a 6-day grind. Like they gonna put you all the way you don't want to be. But no, you did like another time though and did the cleaning up though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the cleaning up, and I had to do all the cleaning up, all that shit.
With the sanitizer.
Yeah, and then it's cold as shit at the point in time too. After you finish cleaning that shit, it's cold as shit. The smell of the pork I can't do, and then the cold I couldn't do. I was like,
oh man, yeah, that pork was woo. You smell that shit walking up.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. That shit would irritate my stomach. I had to go. I wanted to throw up every day. Every day.
Yeah, I know how that feel.
But I made it work though.
Yeah.
I did too, for sure.
But no,
Desperation made me make
but
it work.
even you know, even my job, they hire me. They wanted me to go into a store and clean house, but they don't realize when you clean house, you know, it's a certain way you do it. You know, yeah, you want to get rid of old people because you feel like the management. You got rid of the management, so you want to get rid of the crew too as well. So when you're going to get rid of the crew, it's a certain way you got to do it. You can't just come in and just fire everybody. Then you ain't got nobody. So
Then sometimes it's some people in there, man, that works hard. If you just sit there for man and find out some hard workers.
exactly, see, and that's what and that's how management lose their job because they don't look at what the district managers and the owners and stuff see. They look at what you do on a day-to-day basis. They see what you do on a day-to-day basis.
And
Only they come in,
yeah,
and that jeopardizing their job because they're looking at, okay, who's my strong people, who's my weak people, you know, what can I do to get their weaknesses, their strengths, and things like that. That's our job as management. The owners, they ain't looking at that. They're looking at the district managers. Even though district managers they've been in stores too. They know the process. But it's when somebody wants somebody gone, their determination. I want this person gone, and you don't follow through with what they want. Then your job is on the line.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you're saying. Exactly.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not doing that. Because everybody going to eat. Everybody has a family to feed. And that I'm not firing this person for no reason. Like, I'm not. This person giving me his 100% every day when he come to work or she come to work. That's what I expect. They listening. They willing to grow. They willing to learn. And they willing to be taught. But if you that type of employee that I know everything, then I need you to go because you feel like you know everything. That's because you know everything. But you know everything. But you're still an employee. You're not a manager. So how do you know everything? So why don't you just take a step back and reevaluate the situation yourself for one, and be taught something so you can move ahead. I don't care how long you've been on the job. Yeah, you may know the job inside and out, but still, you could be taught something.
Oh yeah.
The only way I would leave a job is when I feel like my development of knowledge has stopped. When I can't develop my knowledge and continue to learn something different every day, that means it's time for me to change careers because there's nothing that you can teach me. I'm at a level where, okay, I'm exceeding everything.
Oh, so let me ask you this then. So if you think that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
When will you get a chance to reap what you? I mean, if you put in work, when you get your chance to see your flowers blossom? If you keep moving like that.
Okay, say like if you've been in a job for 3 years, okay. Some people get comfortable as being a GM or a restaurant. Let me get comfortable. But I'm like this. That's all you want to be is a GM? There's steps higher than a GM. So once you become a district manager, that's all you want to be is a district manager? What about an area operation manager? You know, it's another step.
That's
and
what
once
you're
I
saying.
know the area operation, if you want me to stay a GM, but you don't want to teach me the next step in my development, which you say, oh, it's professional growth and development. We had a lot of opportunity to grow. Then I'm growing my crew. It means why are you not growing me? So then it's like, okay, now I'm stuck. Okay, you just want me to be a GM for the rest of my life because you're comfortable with me as a GM. You're making your bonus. We're making sales or whatever we're doing. You know, we're moving along and everything's positive. But at the same time, when are you coming in and say, hey, I'm growing you to take the next step in your career? Don't talk to me. Huh?
If you keep constantly moving like that, you won't get a chance to first, like you're saying, you growing into something, then you're developing, then you don't get your chance to see your development. You don't if you move to a whole nother career. You see what I'm saying? You don't get to after all that hard work, you don't get to see what you get out of that.
No, because what happens is you find a job that sees your development, sees with your knowledge. Like, you know how long it took me to get to an area manager position?
That's
It
what
took
I'm
me a
saying.
long time.
If you was just said, nah, fuck it, and then you can't teach me that now, and move to something else, you wouldn't have been there. That's my point. You gotta give
but
it.
the thing is, but you would have. Okay. So when you with a franchise, see me, I was with a franchise. So the franchise development, they got 2 district managers.
Yeah, it's only
and-
certain spots. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but when you at a corporate level type of environment, you got a open end of opportunity because
I got you.
it's bigger.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well,
So franchises is different from a corporate level.
I got you.
and I get you with all
Go
that,
ahead,
but
Ray.
sometimes people are made to be two, and the fact that they keep aspiring to be one is detrimental. And I'll just say this: you gotta know you and know if you can handle that, because some people excel at being an assistant ATL, but once they get to be the team leader, all they flaws is blow it to the front. Like the person you said you wasn't gonna be like, you turn into. And then they understand why they get switched out of the
Mm-mm.
store. Because, like you say, corporate different. Once you're on a corporate level, they'll make you move stores even when you're comfortable, and they'll put you in like a lower store because you know what I'm saying, you ain't performing, and they want to see if you can make this turn the store around before they get rid of you. If you can turn it around, they'll keep you. But if you can't, but
Yeah,
I see a lot of
Yeah.
people step up
But
and they ain't ready for it,
I know.
and that's just like, yeah, that's a whole different thing.
because you probably don't make it in those type of environments because the owners or the district managers, they put you in that position to build the sales in a store, but they limit you to what you can do. Like to build sales, you need employees. Because the store is slow, but it's slow because you got to meet a certain labor. Okay, I need to meet a certain labor, but how you want me to build sales if I can't have employees to satisfy customers the way they need to be satisfied? So I'm cutting myself short to make payroll, to make your labor, but it's affecting my sales because at the end of the day, my customers are not being satisfied. They're not being attended to in a timely manner to develop, to build themselves. Corporate, they don't look at that. I mean, they don't. I don't say corporate. Some people don't see that. They look at, okay, your labor is going to be 19%. You gotta make sure you stay under 19% or at 19%. But when your sales are booming, you need people to be on that clock to keep them same guests coming back. If the guests like having a bad experience, I'm not coming back to your restaurant because you should always. I'm not coming here. You're always short-handed. My order never's right, or this and that. But if you have the personnel there, it doesn't matter because they're gonna keep coming back. Why they getting their orders in 4 minutes or less? They happy, but if they getting their orders 20 minutes after they order, like any restaurant you go to or any place you go to, if you're not being satisfied, you're not gonna come back. You need to train people. You have the personnel on the clock to take care of those personnel the way you want to be taken care of as a corporation. You talk this stuff as a corporation, but you don't. But in the inside, you don't do that. You praise it to everyone on the outside, but in the inside, no, you need to do this. But that's not how the society works. To be satisfied, to keep customers coming back, you need to have personnel that's going to be there to make sure the customers are coming back and spending their money to boost sales, and that's what it is.
Shouts out to
But then, like
everybody.
me, I'm the type of person. I go in.
What?
Wait. See, I'm the type of person where I go in. I coach and develop not just I coach and develop my GMs. I expect them to coach and develop their assistants. I expect my assistants to develop everyone else. So it's always a development process. That way they know they growing. Because if I die there tomorrow, who gonna take my spot? I think one of the GMs that I developed, they able to take my spot because they know what I know. The next man up type thing.
Yeah. Real? You good?
Yeah, he hit it on the head though. It's nice to hear the perspective of an outside person with that, but yeah, some of it is just like, and I brought it up earlier. They give the job to people because they camaraderie with that person. So like, if we both started out together and this one moved up to store team leader, he dragging his man who the assistant store team leader with him. So he getting them up, he pulling them up because they buddies, they eat lunch together. I see a lot of that too, and I'm like, but he really ain't a good manager.
Yeah.
And he pulling this man along with him. I mean, he decent, but he ain't nowhere near good.
Yeah.
And then they start to reflect, because now you passed over a person like your brother said that worked his ass off to get there. You passed him over just cause not his qualifications, but you just buddies with him, and that's what I mean. Like the cliquiness shit, it irritates me because the values fuck me up in my head. Like why am I busting my tail and you giving it to this man? And I know we equal or I'm a little bit better than him, but y'all friends. And I know how everybody saying how would I know that? It's obvious. If he fucked up and don't get rolled up, but you'll write another person up for the same fuck up, that's bias right there, and you cannot see it. If you get somebody a final one on attendance, but you don't give your man a final one on attendance, and they got the same thing, that's bias.
That happens on almost all jobs where the manager, the supervisor get a little click, where friends get a little click on the job.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Hey, hello. This is my son. This is my son. Everybody. This is one of my sons. 17. His name is Makai.
Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all on this joint. We're gonna talk some gaming.
But like he said, when it comes to he's taking my prop.
But like
when it comes to friends,
that's all jobs. They got supervisors that get little clicks. That happens on every job.
Every single job. Now don't get me wrong. I'm the type of person. My significant other was my shift manager. Was my shift manager for 3 years. I tried to get him to go past shift manager, and everything, but it didn't happen until I left. But I never showed him no favoritism. You know, I chew him out like everybody else.
Yeah, but you
some people don't know how to. Some
people, thank you, Rad. Thanks for saying that.
No. Don't get it twisted. I don't care if you fuck up, you fired because you got to realize at the end of the day, it's still you or him. It doesn't matter. You have bills to pay too. You're in a position. You're just luckily at a position to where you're gonna help him develop himself. But if he stopped developing himself because he's just comfortable where he at, then you need to move that development and that energy to somebody else that want it.
That's for sure.
You know, I'm not going to sit there and just keep fighting for you, and you don't want it.
Oh yeah,
you need to host the water all day long, but at the same time, them motherfuckers got to drink. They got to drink it.
When you just use your privilege, like white privilege, when you just using that, like fuck it, yeah, that's my man. So I just put my feet up over here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something different. Yeah, but yeah, like that's on all jobs though. You know what I'm saying? All jobs take that shit, and to me, I think every job needs a union. So that'll stop all that noise. That's just me. You know what I'm saying, dog? I appreciate everybody tuning in to Third Perspective Podcast, T3P. We're gonna switch gears a little bit because every week we do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go back in time, you know, rappers in their motherfucking interviews or freestyling and analyze, you know what I'm saying, their thought process in that day compared to now, or even if they fell off by now, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? So every week we do something called
I miss those good old days when rap was rap.
So this week, when rap was rap.
Right.
Now, Shorty, I don't know if you've been on Rap was Rap before.
You been on what?
When we did when rap was rap.
No.
So I'm gonna explain this to you. What we do is we play a freestyle from back in the day, right? Or not only a freestyle, maybe an interview or something. And at the end of that, we all give our opinions and analyze what we just saw. Now, if it's freestyling, we go by mics. You know what I'm saying? 4 mics, 3 mics, 2 mics. You know what I'm saying? 1 mic. You know? You with us?
Do y'all do female artists?
Oh yeah, we
Do y'all do female artists?
Yeah.
So back now, because to me, I love. There's only one female artist I love more than anybody in the world. For real, and, you know, she has been the baddest female. You know, MC Light. You know, that's my heart and soul. Nobody can't fuck with her for real.
Oh yeah, did we do MC Light?
No,
Nah.
we do MC Light. We did Lil' Kim though.
We do girls, yeah, for sure.
No, everybody slip past MC Light and Yo-Yo. Remember, you a Yo-Yo girl. You love Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo was an Ice Cube. So you missed that.
Trust the bleeder, ask real. Ask real.
Yeah, I know.
I put Yo-Yo in everything.
You put Yo-Yo in everything.
Yeah,
So Yo-Yo versus Lil Kim. You got Yo-Yo.
she up there.
Yeah, she up there.
Yo-Yo up there. Yo-Yo, but nobody ain't fucking MC Light. MC Light man that broke the game for the females all day long.
She's definitely up there for sure. But this week, in Rap with Rap, we're gonna go with Nelly, Murphy Lee, and Consequence.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put Nelly and the Saint Lunatics.
Now, I think Murphy Lee was in the St. Louis. Right?
Yeah, he was. He was the only one out the Saint Lunatics I like.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was.
I'm trying to think of him. I don't really remember.
Now you bring back memories now, dog.
I don't remember him that good. Then they have a solo joint. He had a solo joint or something?
Yeah.
All right, I think I remember.
Yeah.
He was one doing the Nike joint. The Nike? No? The Air Nike joint, that wasn't him?
Yeah, he was on the Air Force Ones.
Air Force One, yeah.
This one's that Air Force Ones, yeah.
Okay, so this week right here in Rap with Rap, we're going back. We're going to do Nelly. Now, I like all Nelly songs. Not all of them. Shit.
I'm about to say, dog. I forgot his first album went diamond. That joint was sold out.
Man, he used to crank.
Nelly was the shit, man. What?
It's in the max. Okay, let me see what I can do with this. Yo. Let me tell you something. Listen. I used to hustle in the valley, now I hustle from the hill. Go check my old closet, you might find still. To get me on the track, it might cost you $250,000. I'm a few bucks short of being worth $250 bill. $250 bill. You heard me, man, I'm real. I was riding on them days way before I had a deal. Go check my portfolio. You can see that I'm rolling, yo. Black and white color, so and call it an Oreo. 30 million sold. Guess right, a dirty came up. You really want to hang? You best to step your game up. Shout out to them haters, push my frames up. You know who you are, and I ain't got to get your name up. I play a little mind game. That's right. Brain up. I hit you where it hurt, cut off your money, swoop your game up. See, ever since I hit the game, I watched the change up. When I hit the club, tuck your watch and stick your chain up. It takes a real individual to see residuals. It takes a hold on. I gotta go. You wanna go? I tell you what, go. Yo, I be that U City alumni, looking out my one eye, similar to Popeye when I'm on that spinach. Somebody call up the Guinness Book, there's gotta be a record. Like when I heard the beat, I said it had to be on my record. No votes needed, I'm officially elected. Got the right to burn, but I'm officially protected. So if I call you out, don't argue, respect it. Matter of fact, go hit the showers, you officially ejected. I used to slang the Jimmy crack when I didn't care. I seen Jimmy Jack corn cause I was there. When Jimmy turned around with his devilish glare, I showed Jimmy why partner he wouldn't dare. Listen, I'll burn your chest like shots of Patron. Drink a talk there's balls. I drop down and get my out there's a Yo, you see me dirty now, haters gotta point them out. My sneakers stage fright, sorry they ain't coming out. The camp boys go to jail and I'm about them out, and I ain't have to holler at for them to walk it out. See, I'm a real boss, and homie, that's real talk. I make you see my vision clear like a teardrop. I'm getting real guap, I'm popping like pills pop. Graffiti shell toes, I'm real hip hop. Now take a look at these, they ain't even hit the streets. I got them 2 months before they even hit the they're thinking for the future, and everything exclusive. Got money in the bank, but still shopping with the boosters. So why you looking stupid? I'm spitting like I'm toothless. Pay my respect to Easy Win, the Coop ruthless. Think they losing all alone, they really losing. So yo, Nelly, go tell them who to do it. What you got? That's the first you want to feel that? What you said?
Nelly, you come back again?
After I got my promo copies, they couldn't stop me. Now I get paper like a machine to photocopy and check it to the lobbies for the Sweezy 5-star. Headed for red college, but truly the prime star. I rolled the behind bar, but waiting to care package cause I chose to blow up like a plate in the air match. To see what they want and attractive and no one would back me. I became proactive enough to probably cure acne. So now I got resources I ain't had before. Was giving me a sharper image than the gadget store. Now I got the kind of shit that you need paddings for. And I got the kind of things that you need ratchets for. But I'm back for more. Circle the block in the new coupe. And I'll be in the air just as fast as a Bluetooth. Probably in a year, a couple acres of new suits. The hood will still be here, and I'm throwing up deuce for you. I ain't seeing no improvement. Not a show, drop date, or nothing with your movement. And the bad thing, you still on your mama's sofa while we been around the world getting love all over. I see you on the Glow in the Dark tour. How? We wrapping it up. We can't go nowhere. Yo, to see residuals, it takes original and individual. My ritual is outstanding, very demanding. My clan be standing. We don't dance no more. I keep a goodie size mob ready to go, and all they do is this. I got a platoon of goons, all they do is this. Once they lock in and Zoom, Playboy, they never miss. I got my own CSI to clean up my evidence. Cause man, it's evident, cause evidently you don't know my history, it's not a mystery, and you don't know my misery. Loves company, I ain't keeping them obstacles, I be keeping and New Jack G money jeeping. I had my waxed every day last week, and I promise you that I ain't one. I'm just I'm like original cat. I'm like a country ass Adonis. I'm looking for my goddess. Ain't a tracking apparatus around that can find us. So pull down the shades, close all the blinds, shut the door behind us, man, and let Shorty go to work. I show a couple thousand, bet Shorty go berserk. Last night she on the phone, and this morning she in church. In both places, man, I bet that hurt. I kick her some extra funds. I support the single moms. I heard and you can say she bisexual. Hope she got a friend, so I hope she bisexual. I park right next to you. Yeah, that's me. She blessed the house up on the hill, mama. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Blessed the house up on the hill, mama. Yeah, that's me. You see, I pull up with what's the name? Driving to what's the name? What up to what's the name? I say dirt ain't no butt bangers. I'm straight to the dance floor. Murphy the man. I ain't trying to act hard. That's what the starch on my pants for. You should see when I'm driving. You should smell when I'm. Got a Beamer from Germany. Got that from Oakland. Got this shirt from a Clucker. Got these shoes from a Booster. Got a couple for presents and a couple for futures. See, I'm known to be humble. I ain't known as a stunner. I bought this car in the spring. Still bought a truck in the summer. Got a whole lot of jewelry. Got my money in rubber bands. It's so easy to get it here. Throw the track to me underhand. Yeah. Boom, Rap City. You know how we do. St. Louis, FAQ. We out. We out of here. You know what I'm saying? Rap City. I don't know what they're going to do with all that, but they need to do something with it. You know what I mean? I don't get hurt.
You know what I mean? Know what I mean, real? You know what I mean? Now, who want to go first? Troy, since you the guest here, what you think? First one, start. We'll go one by one. Consequence. Then we do mics. 4 mics, 3 mics, 2 mics.
Man, Consequence, his flow is good, but I don't think he can flow with Nelly. Like he's not on they're not in the same league. Him and Murphy, he was right. He's like right underneath Murphy. Murphy was giving it up. Consequence, he got this style that he's. I got to put him in a league with who? Who can I put Consequence in a league with? What's the dude from the Locks? What's his name from the Locks? What he said was good. I mean, his flow is real good. It's just that he don't compared to Nelly, like or Murphy Lee. Murphy Lee, they just take it to a whole other extreme level. Like they can do that to any album that they can be on as a feature, they can take it to another level. He can't do that yet. He could never do that.
So what'd you give? How many mics you give?
I give him about what's the highest?
4 mics, 3 mics, 2 mics, 1 mic.
I give him 3. I give him 3 mics.
Murphy. What about Murphy? What's his name? Murphy Lee.
Murphy, I can get him like 5. I can give him like 5 or 6.
5 or 6 what?
Mike, because his what he was saying was like on everything he was saying was on point. You know, just to his lyrics, everything he was saying was just like hitting every spot that you would think of.
So you give him 4 mics. 4 is the high.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
4 is the highest. Or give him 4 high. Okay, so if I was asking what the highest, So I give him 4 mics. That's why I was asking who was the highest mics. Yeah, 4 mics. Yeah.
So you get what you get now?
And Nelly can't just Nelly. Yeah, Nelly, you can't just come on now. You need to go to 5 mics. You need to go a little higher when it comes to Nelly because his shit just be like it's like he developed them motherfuckers like they his mentors. I mean, he did mentors, so you know he got to be higher than this.
So you gave him and Murphy Lee 4 mics. You gave Consequence 6 mics.
Yeah.
Consequence. Remember that nigga was fighting Joe Budden?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that shit.
He cracked that nigga in the back of his head too, right in the back of his ball head. That shit was funny as shit. Real?
All right, Consequence 2 mics. I mean, compared to the other 2, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Murphy Lee get 3. I would have gave him 4, but Nelly set that bar so high that he went.
Yeah, exactly. He started off with so high.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the first time I ever let him see. They ain't bring your man Tigger out there because they ain't need to bring him out there. Because Nelly had it. Off just Nelly alone, it was good. Then you throw Murphy Lee in there, it was over. So Nelly held it down without. They even need Tigger to come in there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even throw no ad-libs or nothing.
None of that.
You know, Murphy Lee get 3. Murphy Lee earned that 3. You know what I'm saying? And my first ever. This is my first ever 4. I'm gonna give it to Nelly though, cause even though he rapped, as you would say, the same pace, which you don't like, but he kept it consistent. He was dropping bars, some shit I could understand. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay. I'm with you.
Exactly.
I'm with you. Some of the songs we listened to, they couldn't do that. So, but he earned that 4. He earned that 4 like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
The first 4, drum roll, please.
You know, no, he earned that though, dog.
The first 4.
Third perspective.
The real ever gave up. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
You can't help it.
I gotta give him 2 mics, man. He was cool at first. They start getting hype at the end. Every time somebody get hype at the end, they fuck up. He couldn't come back again. So you can't let everybody come back 4 times. You ain't come back. You ain't never come back. Like, no. You tripping now. You just sitting there watching everybody now. But
especially you started off with Nelly. You started off with Nelly. That was the bad thing from the start. Nelly started off. He set the bar too high for everybody. And then he finished it.
Seeing Nelly freestyle, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. That nigga was eating the mic, man. It was just like coming back. You know, like that's rapping right there, man. That's why I say I don't think nobody today can do that right there. Like just once he zoned out, his man zoned out with him. He came back about 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Well, the only person he zoned out was Consequence. He said that one damn thing, and that was it for him.
Done like dinner.
But yeah, Murphy Lee get 4 mics too, man. That third, he would have had 3 mics, but he came back for a 3rd time. Like, damn. And he never fuck up on none of those 3 trips. So he was feeling like shit. But damn, Nelly. Freestyle at all like that. I was gonna be some normal shit. He gonna pass.
Yeah, you know.
But that nigga ate everything up. He ate the chords up.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying. He's their mentor. Like, you know, they look up to that nigga because that nigga started off with the bar so high that he came and ended it with the bar at the same exact spot. Like
I changed my look on him because I was just thought I like some of his songs, like I told y'all before it started, but I didn't look at him as a
rapper.
Yeah.
You thought he was a song maker, that's all.
Well, yeah, he gets it in. He got that thing in there.
Oh, so random question. Him versus Ludacris, who you got?
Ooh, Nelly. No. I'm gonna tell you why. It's just something about the West Coast style and Nelly. He eats everything you give him, no matter what. Ludacris, he more of the Ludacris. He can throw, but it's just that he get complacent and just stay at the same level. He don't just take the mic and just rip it like just rip the mic totally. He get comfortable in where he at and he just stay at the same level because he know he good. But now he just gonna take the mic and just eat the shit all the way. Like,
oh no,
you gotta taste me, my nigga.
That's tough right there. Though. I don't know. I don't know. Ludacris ate that joint up too when he was in there.
I'm about to say, yeah, we watched that Luda joint. He killed it too. I was like, I don't know, young. And Luda don't back down, dog. Niggas sleep on him, but yeah, Luda can, yeah, he kill that shit.
Oh no. Yeah. Up until now, I would just say Luda. Yeah, off the break. That right there, young, yeah. Nelly, yeah.
Really,
Same I respect.
you really listen to Nelly. I'm telling you really listen to Nelly freestyles and stuff like that. I'm telling you, Nelly eats them. He's like a Lil Wayne. He's like Lil Wayne is like him and them on the same level when it comes to eating the mic. They eat the mic because they don't give a fuck what they say and how they say it. It is, and they just go for it. They just go for it. See, and Ludacris, he's more conservative with his rap, but he eat the mic, but he stay at the conservative level.
Something keep popping in your joint. Your audio.
I know. I keep getting the delays in yours too.
Something popping. Yeah, that's crazy. I fuck with that nigga now, though.
We ain't never do Lil Wayne, did we?
Nope.
Oh, y'all don't want to do Lil. Ain't nobody can touch Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne tight.
Ain't nobody can touch Lil. Ain't nobody Lil Wayne. Ain't nobody Lil Wayne. Sorry,
Well,
it's just nobody out there.
Freestyling is a different animal. I keep telling everybody, man. It's different from going to studio. Like you can take a rapper in the studio that can't write, can't rap, and come out with a song. Easy. Like you can take a girl in there, somebody didn't think about rapping, and take them and come out with a song. That's different from once you in the mic. That's why I say this separates rappers from all the other shit. And once you in the mic, everything you've been writing, if you've been writing, that means you're a fucking rapper. If you've been writing, all that shit in your head now because you've been writing it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of lyrics are in your head. So once the beat go on, it's easy for you to start spitting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Have y'all ever listened to my mixtapes.com? My mixtapes, it's an app called My Mixtapes. Anybody who ever did any type of freestyles or whatever is on there. It's on there. I can show y'all that. I can see the app later. But anybody who ever did a freestyle or ever did any type of mixtape, this is where they just do all mixes. It's not their real album. It's just a whole bunch of mixes where they with any and everybody. It doesn't matter. Lil Wayne eats that shit up. I'm telling you, Lil Wayne eats. He might say he own my mixtapes because he eats every album. Anything he throw up there, he got an album every other. He got a song every other day that come out on there. He just eats the shit alive.
Yeah. Now he another one, yeah. But I just never knew. That's shouts out to Nelly though. You know what I'm saying? Anything I want to say before we move on? Shouts out to Nelly on now. Real?
Mm-mm.
I miss those good old days when it was rap.
Now look, I know y'all know. First, I'm mad as shit that my boys took my quarterback out, right?
Yeah. That's what's up.
I don't understand that move, and I'm mad, real.
I do.
If he was black, you'll be radical, real for me. You know what I'm saying? Now he ain't black. He leave me hanging like it's like nigga. Come on. First of all, this nigga won 2 straight games, right? They took him out. Guess what happened?
What?
We lost. Why we do that? Everybody should be fired. Fuck. End the season now. Everybody fired. Management. Everybody, Slim. Y'all won? Nah.
Yeah, we won. We came back and beat the 49ers last night.
Dog, they took him out though. You
But
understand that?
they don't like him, dog. I don't know. I think it's
It's
a conflict
my brother,
because
his
the
podcast.
ownership wanted him, but the coaches didn't want him, and the ownership make the choices, so the coach had to take him. And now with the coach saw he could have had Deshaun Watson or Patrick Mahomes, he pissed at Mitchell Trubisky. Ain't nowhere in the breath. And I get it, but they're not trying to develop him. They like, all right, you need to catch on. You need to do this. But they ain't got the right guy there to quarterback coach him. Because he all right. Like, he athletic. He could be like Steve Young. They just need somebody to teach him, young. But ain't nobody. It's like they gave up on him.
No, no.
Huh?
No. Okay. For one, when Josh Allen came to the Buffalo Bills, yes, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, everyone. I was skeptical because to me, he's like a JP Lossman. I couldn't stand JP. That's like the worst draft pick Buffalo could have ever picked. And when I say that,
Buffalo. Who on the
I'm gonna get to.
Buffalo?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Don't
4-0,
do that.
baby. 4-0, baby. 4-0. Let's be
That's
4-0,
I know,
baby.
I know what
4-0,
happened at
baby.
Buffalo,
Look at
dog.
our stats. No one in the offense.
Oh,
No top 5 offense, top 5 defense. No, don't go there. Now let's get back to Trubisky. Trubisky, he was another JP Lawson, and
Huh?
but he wasn't a
Damn.
bad pick. But stop, he wasn't a bad pick. It's just that Chicago was going through a lot of coaching changes, a lot of GM changes, and they didn't put together their coaching staff properly. So when you bring in a rookie like Trubisky, who is a JP Losman, but they can't be developed into something good, they failed that man. That's why they already knew in their mind that they brought Nick Foles in. He was fighting for his job from that point on. So any mistake he made was going to leave Foles in there. Why? Because Foles is a Super Bowl champion. He's a backup for the Eagles, who's a Super Bowl champion. Took them to the Super Bowl.
Okay, this is the problem I have with that right there. I'm a Bears fan, right? I don't care who the quarterback, as long as we win it. But if we 2-0, I just don't see why we putting quarterbacks out. It just, I don't get it.
Some coaches like to win their way.
Okay, Trubisky. Yes, then Trubisky. They was forced to keep him in there. But mind you, y'all won all the games y'all won was fluke games y'all won.
Huh?
Y'all came back and win those.
Facts.
Y'all played from the backside. It just Trubisky just had some two lucky games.
No,
y'all had some lucky games. That's why y'all came back. Y'all defense held y'all in.
Yeah, that's true.
To make Trubisky win the game.
He put us in positions that Foles can't. Exactly. I don't know. Maybe it's something that I'm not seeing. Like coaches probably see shit that I don't see. Right. I'm thinking the most of it can be that hit the deep ball. You can't throw it real deep. But other than that,
no.
The nigga dips out.
No. Trubisky has no. He
bootleg
his
with
timing.
What's his name? Foles. You can't run none of that with Foles. You can't run it all with the pressure on him. So you don't turn our quarterback into like a Brady type shit. I don't like that. That's a losing recipe for me because he's not Brady. You know what I'm saying? The defense is nice, but he have a quarterback that's average where he's not going to. I don't think eventually he's going to get us over the hump, but he's still young. Well, I don't know what his future look like. I don't know what he's going to be. I ain't seen him fuck up to the point where he should be yanked out. Now, I'm a fan. You don't know, I'm going to be the first one to be like, all right, get him the fuck out. He ain't doing anything. I'm just completely lost. Once you look into the details, they all work with Foles in Philadelphia. You know, everywhere they went, they was this coach with him and all that shit. That's that same shit we was talking about with jobs and management and shit like that. It's just like they is friend already.
I'm about to get
quarterback. Like, you know what I'm saying? They come from Philly together. Wherever else they went together and shit. They've been all around together. I'm just finding that out. The head coach was his quarterback coach in Philly. You see what I'm saying? So that's what the Vexy Laws at. The same shit we was talking about in job sites.
I think they know Foles can win. If Foles do as he told, Trubisky a wild card. He do what he want, and he can't throw the deep ball. Foles don't throw that motherfucker that well either. He always getting plucked for some reason, but they saw what he could do in Philly, and they want to bring that to Chicago. They think he can get them over the hump and be what they need, a game manager to win the Super Bowl. Mr. Trubisky just ain't that.
Exactly.
And they stuck with him.
Trubisky's not a game manager. He don't manage the game. And it's like, but it come, no, really, if you actually see him watch I used to be a quarterback. So I sit there and look at quarterbacks. You know, they want him, yeah, he could get out the pocket every once in a blue moon. But when it comes to precision and accuracy, his accuracy is at a 50% for a quarterback to play in the NFL. That is horrible. Yeah. And then no matter what's, then don't get me wrong. They didn't give him a good receiving core either. So you want a rookie, you want a 2-year, a person that's been there for 2 to 3 years to throw to anybody who has no timing skills. No, he don't have a lead receiver to help bail him out when he needs to be bailed out. You failed that quarterback already. So he he played with guts. Now Foles, he can manage the game. He go through his precisions and go through his route. He go through everybody to see where he could get the ball to. Ricky only looking at my key. Okay, the play is designed for this receiver. I'm going to force it to that receiver if I can. He don't check it down. Foles
he do that. He do that for sure.
And that's the bad part. He's not a manager. Foles, if he got a manager, okay, this is the leading receiver for this play, but I gotta check it down if he's not open. He's just gonna throw it. That's the eyes of a quarterback.
That's the only thing. But that's young. That's youth though to me. Like I don't know if we got time, but I think everybody should be fired now.
Nah, you got time.
Yeah, everybody should be fired. Like Buffalo.
First of all, whoever raised up in the draft to get him and skipped over Watson and all these fools, that nigga should be gone since y'all ain't playing him. You see what I'm saying? If you're not playing him, that means you should be gone. Yeah.
I don't think that guy's still there.
That's
but
he right there.
Yeah.
But he bounced back though. He got y'all Khalil Mack though.
You got a rack of other players, but this was a big one.
Yeah, I know. But they didn't know that Patrick was gonna be Patrick.
He moved all the way up and skipped a lot of players.
He did though. God damn, he did. But that's here nor there, dog.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, the Bills did the same thing. We pushed up to the draft to get this quarterback Josh Allen that we got now for Wyoming.
He nice though.
And he nice. Bama thrown 12. He thrown 12 touchdowns, and that one interception that he threw last week was not his fault. They should have overturned it.
No, he nice.
It's a battle between the receiver had the ball coming down, and the defender took it from him and just ran up. But he was already down by contact. But they gave the interception to the defender. But really, he would have been throwing 12 interceptions, no touchdowns. I mean, no interceptions. 12 touchdowns, no interceptions.
You got to realize too that the offense that they running that Philly offense shit. That shit ain't that easy for a youngin to pick up.
Exactly.
And Foles already know it.
Yeah, see, and that's what's hurting Carson Wentz in Philly, because his guys that his first year he was there, his coaching staff, that's why he was winning so many games. Now he ain't got the same coaching staff no more, so now he's learning a new offense and he's frustrated. He ain't got no receivers throwing to either. So it's a ripple effect on everybody.
Yeah, it's mainly injuries, and he regressed a little bit too. I don't know, it was a loss of Frank Wright when he went to Indianapolis or whatever happened, but he don't have confidence in himself no more. And they took that away when they got rid of Foles, which I thought was dumb. I would still keep him as a backup for shit like this, but they relieved the stress. He bitched and whined Tom Brady style, so they got rid of Foles. Now he the man. Now he got to be the man. Now he's struggling with it. I'm like, young, accept that shit. They ain't taking you out. The dude behind you ain't ready yet. He a rookie, and he just now learned how to pass. But he don't have no leading receiver.
No, but he has no leading receiver. He has no running back, and he has no offensive line.
Yeah, that too.
He got three. That's three things for a quarterback that you don't want.
That's
three strikes right there for a quarterback.
But but he is a seasoned person though. I get it, but he year 4 now? He should be picking it up now, dog. He should be able to throw that shit quick. Stop throwing all these dumbass interceptions.
Okay, but you're trying to. But the thing is, I'm trying to tell my receivers I believe in them for them to go get these passes I'm throwing to them. These, your job is as a receiver. If I'm throwing it to you because I'm believing in you, you're supposed to go get it. You quitting at the end. You quitting on the play. So now I'm throwing picks. Bad enough, I'm under pressure trying to get you the ball because the front four is on my back. Yeah. He ain't getting blitzed. The front four of the defense is getting through his offensive line. So if I'm throwing you the pass under pressure on the front four, I'm depending on you as my receiver to catch the damn ball or go fight for the ball. They're not doing none of that in Philly. They're not. So it's making him look bad.
They ain't doing that in the East at all. None of them.
That's on garbage.
Redskins,
I don't know if y'all saw my post on Facebook.
They're not Redskins.
My timeline, the NFC East was quiet on my timeline yesterday. It was quiet, but no NFC East team talking yesterday.
Yeah, it's bad, dog. The Cowgirls losing, everybody hide. Shit, you got the Giants fan and the Eagles fan. We all hide now. We got the paper bags on our head now.
But how you quarterback throw for? How you quarterback?
If we
How you
lose,
quarterback throw for 500 yards and you still lose?
Man, I turned that joint. It was 41-10. So I was trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
I don't know. Brady looking good over there.
Who? Tom
Brady.
Brady? Yeah, but I don't know. I gave more respect for the San Diego quarterback because he stood toe to toe with him to the last possession. My man Hubert, I think he might be all right for San Diego.
Who?
The rookie quarterback for San Diego. My man, he could play.
Don't get me wrong. Tyrod Taylor, I feel sorry for Tyrod Taylor. He's be in Buffalo. Same thing happened to me in Buffalo. Every time Tyrod Taylor is about to shine, some stupid little injury that's not his fault stop him from playing, and then a backup comes in and outdo him. That's what happened there. They punctured his lung. The coaching staff punctured his lung in San Diego. That's why he couldn't play 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. I
But
heard about
Brisky
that.
came in and
Hold on.
the doctors punctured his lung.
Yeah. I'm about to ask
hold on.
that. I was like,
Hold on, Red. Explain that. What happened? I don't understand how they punch his lung.
so they had an inexperienced person in there, I'm assuming, because they was trying to give him a shot under his rib for pain, and then it hit his lung. How the fuck does that even happen? So I'd be pissed off if I was him, because now you gave my chance of making more money away, because now he ain't never getting that job back. Even when he healthy, they gonna find a reason to keep him out.
No.
Dang.
So I'll be pissed at the doctor.
Yeah, because now you got a rookie. You got a rookie who threw him 3 touchdown passes a game.
You know, torturing
You
people
know,
out here.
maybe they may lost, but that defense just need to stop him from stop the other team from making points. This man throwing 3 touchdown passes a game.
Yep, he stood toe to toe with Patrick.
His 2 starts is 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for a rookie quarterback.
Dang.
Come on now.
Yeah.
A rookie quarterback. I'm not going to take him off because the chemistry is flowing now. So if I take him on the bench when you get healthy, now the chemistry is going to change. Everybody got to adapt back to what you're doing instead of what the rookies already has been doing already. So then he lost another starting job. This happened 3 times so far. Tyrod Taylor. He's an excellent quarterback. But something that's out of his control is stopping him from excelling in this league. It is.
Who backing up Wentz?
Oh, Jalen Hurts, the rookie out of Oklahoma. He was at Alabama. But he a runner, but they trying to teach him how to pass.
No, Jalen Hurts, he's in Miami. No, he's in
No,
Miami.
that's Tua. No, they
Tua,
drafted Jalen
Tua's
Hurts.
in Miami. Okay, you're right.
Tua in Miami. Jalen Hurts is in
Yeah,
Philly.
you're right.
Because they spent a 2nd round pick on him.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
you're
scared.
right,
That's scared Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
But Jalen mobile, but he don't know how to throw that well. So they try and give him a year or 2 to see if he learn how to throw. If he learn how to throw, then that might be a problem.
Yeah.
That might be a problem because that man athletic as shit.
Yeah.
But he don't know how to throw for shit. That's why.
But don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on the Cincinnati Browns. Don't sleep on the Cincinnati Bengals. Barrows. Oh my God. This man went through for 65 passes. He threw 65 passes.
Hold on, what?
No interceptions and 3 touchdowns. Yes, Cincinnati. Joe Barrows.
You talking about in 2
games?
games?
Huh?
You talking about in 2 games?
No, and 1 game. He threw 63 passes, completed 58% of his passes, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions for a rookie. For a rookie. Yeah. He only threw 1 interception so far this whole season. That was this week. That was this past Sunday. But they still won. He's a rookie. How you throw the ball 60-something times as a rookie and don't throw no picks? That's what you call a quarterback to be reckoned with later on when he get in the next 2 years. I'm telling you.
That's
Yeah, but I see some teams coming down to earth. The Raiders lost again. They come back to reality. The Cardinals coming back down
Of
to
course,
reality.
who the Raiders lose to? Hold on. Who the Raiders lose to?
It was not the Saints.
The 4-0 Bills. The 4-0 Bills.
Oh, that's
The
who
4-0
it was.
Bills?
The make believe. The only team they beat
Yeah.
is the Chargers. The only team they beat was who y'all beat? The Rams. That was the only good team. And then Buffalo and the Jets.
So far we beat the we beat the Jets, Miami, the Rams, and the Raiders.
Okay. Y'all beat Baltimore. Y'all come
We're
holler
not
at me, right?
asking for respect. We're gonna take the respect.
Okay.
We
Y'all
don't
beat
play
Baltimore.
this
Come
year. We
holler
play
at me. I
Kansas
think.
City this year. though. Kansas City just number one. We don't play Baltimore this year, but Kansas City. We play Kansas City though. Kansas City just beat New England just now. It's just final,
That's not
26-10.
That's a motherfucker.
So we know we beat our division,
I went to my see.
huh?
Go ahead.
You
I
say
said I went.
go ahead.
I said I went to my see fucking with Kansas City now, Seattle now, because I don't see too many teams coming at them.
We play both teams, Seattle and New England. We play Seattle and Kansas City. We play both teams. We play the whole NFC the NFC West. We already beat the Rams. So now we got the Seahawks, the Cardinals. Yeah, you can go ahead and show that Buffalo. Yeah, you can go ahead and show that Buffalo thing up there. 4-0, baby. There you go.
What y'all like 8-0 last year though? What?
See.
Hey, hold on. Check this out.
Oh no,
What
we didn't
y'all
go
like
8-0
8-0 last
no,
year?
we didn't go 8-0 that year though.
Okay, I remember y'all.
No,
Everybody was
wasn't.
on
We
their
was
high
not
hopes.
8-0 last year.
You know what I'm saying? Then y'all was up in the playoff game,
No,
and
we didn't.
I ain't hear
No.
nothing else from y'all.
I think that was the Bills.
Yeah,
No,
Bills
we
was
lost
all
that
that
playoff
hype.
game. No, we
I'm-
never went 8-0. We was 4-3.
Okay.
We had to fight back to get to the playoffs.
Hey,
I know my
hey.
team.
Okay.
We had no one defense, but we
Yeah.
ain't had no receiver. We ain't had no receiver on offense, but now we got Stephen Diggs, who opens up and we got Beasley too from Dallas, so they open up the offense a lot more. And then we got a banging running back in Singletary, and then come on, Josh Allen, only one interception, which should be 0. But no, come on, man, don't play with me. Don't talk to me about football. You want to talk about football? You lost.
Hey, no. I
mad.
laugh because my cousin, he a Buffalo fan, and that's all he do is throw that shit at me. He posts all his Buffalo gear on and everything. But I find that funny though because he was all talked to it in that playoff game. I ain't hear nothing else from him. So I'm like, yeah, don't jump out there like that, man.
You know?
No, I was really, I'm glad we made 2 playoffs that year. We was 10-6 last year. We made 2 playoffs, but I knew without a receiver, our defense was in the top 5 in the league, but our offense was hurting us. We had, Josh Allen had no receivers to throw to. But this year's a different story though.
Okay.
This year's a different story. We started off 2-2 last year. Then we ended up 4-3. But then it was a bumpy road when people started getting hurt. But yeah, now we got 2 receivers now that can get the ball down the field.
Okay.
All right, so when we look at it, we got the Bills 4-0, Patriots 2-2.
Cam didn't play though.
They might not play next week either because he got that Rona.
Yeah, you got that Rona.
They got the coronavirus. It don't matter. They was gonna lose to Kansas City anyway. It didn't matter.
Oh,
Nah,
no.
it been better game though.
Oh, no, yeah.
Better game.
What? No, don't get me wrong. Hoyer played really good, because the score was only the score. They didn't score until the Kansas City didn't take over the lead until the 4th quarter. It was 10-13. It was 6-3 at halftime. It was 13-10 and going into the 4th quarter. Just that the 4th quarter, Kansas City just went on ahead and just did their thing. So it was a good game. Hoyer didn't make no mistakes in that game. I was watching the game. Like I'm watching the Green Bay game right now.
Yeah.
But they got 2 games on right?
Yeah. I don't know. I think because of the Minnesota.
Yeah, because they had
taking
No, you got Green Bay and Atlanta that was already scheduled, but they had to reschedule to test everybody for the coronavirus, and from the New England because Cam Newton got it. Once everybody tested negative, they moved this game to the day at 7:00.
So the Chiefs are 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't know the Chiefs were 4-0.
Yeah, they dominate. Should have lost to San Diego though.
Who they lose to? Who gonna stop?
San Diego had them, dog. San Diego had them. I don't know how they let that slip through.
What's that? The Steelers 3-0. Titans 3-0. Titans 3-0.
That's what I said. But yeah, I told you Titans I fuck with because they know how to run and play defense. And my man Derrick Henry, I ain't know he was that good, dog. But yeah, he
You ain't know he was that good.
yeah, I ain't know, dog.
What
I
is
saw him.
you?
I mean,
Russian champ, bro. Come on now.
I mean, come on now. You play for Alabama. It's fucking Bama. You got like the 5-star offensive lineman and fucking tall 6'4", 440 receivers. Come on, man. Of course you're gonna have open running lanes.
I
The C
feel
gonna
you.
pop.
I feel you on that because Well, and it looked like Trent Richardson was gonna be really good, right?
Yeah,
And
oh,
then he
Lord.
just kind of fell off, you know.
Did he?
So I think that's happened with Alabama running backs. I would have to look up some other ones because I can't think of none right off the top of my head. But I mean, yeah, I mean, Derrick Henry is really. I mean, they've tailored that offense to him. Like Ryan Tannehill can throw the football 12 times and they win the game just because Derrick Henry is so effective. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, he vicious.
Yeah, man. I didn't know he was that fast for somebody that big.
Right.
And this is DJ from Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast. Just a new voice everybody hearing, you know. But
What's
like
up?
you
What's up?
How you been, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Happy to be back. Happy to be back.
I know. I saw y'all podcast the other day when y'all was making NFL predictions.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
We try to do that weekly. We might have to do a cross collaboration here.
I must say, yeah. Just let me know. I come
You
on
know?
in.
I got you.
I need to find out what you said about the Bears too.
My goodness.
What y'all been saying about the Bears, man?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
You talking about me? I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out what y'all doing, bro. I'm trying to figure out what y'all doing because I feel like the Bears are so busy criticizing Mitch instead of developing Mitch. What's going on with that?
So
Then y'all carry this running back away. Why y'all get rid of Jordan Howard, bro? Come on, man. What y'all doing?
let me ask you this then. Them benching him, you think it was time for him to hit the bench?
I think in a way it was, but like, I mean, what is Nick Foles gonna do? Like Nick Foles is one of those quarterbacks that when he gets too comfortable, he starts making too many mistakes. Like he's fine when he kind of got a little bit of pressure on somebody looking from behind. He got Carson Wentz, he got to kind of worry about a little bit, you know, like. But when it's his job to lose, he oftentimes loses it. So I mean, I think it was time to bench Mitch, but at the same time, like I don't understand why the Bears aren't tailoring the offense a little bit more to his skill set. I get if they were trying to go with the speed type thing with him and Tariq Cohen. That didn't really work. But once you figured out that you really needed a solid running back for him, like Jordan Howard, and y'all already gotten rid of Jordan Howard, then why not draft one in the draft? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, I mean, okay, sure, this sound wrong. Sure,
look. I can choke the management out completely. Everybody is in management. I could just choke them. Just like you said, to get rid of Howard was about to be one of the best running backs in the league. To just get rid of him, I don't know what that was about. You know, you move up in the draft and get a quarterback that you're not playing no more. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then we 2-0, then you move quarterbacks. What is that about? I don't know.
Well, and I feel like, you know, and it's kind of like with Lamar Jackson too, right? You know where he's strong and you know where he can improve. I'm not gonna say where he's weak. I say you know where he can improve. So
what's your team?
You see him back there, the Ravens. That's why I can't say it.
What?
He got no kidding, but but you know where he's strong and you know where you can work with him on. So like with Mitch, his first year when they had was it the first year or second year where they had a really good year. They made the playoffs. They looked good. The defense was good. The offense was good. They tailored that offense around him. Then it felt like they tried to make him improve as a passer too quickly. Like, you ain't got to force quarterbacks to come out here and throw the football 50 times. Not everybody needs to do that. Their quarterbacks out here throwing for 5,000 yards and not winning Super Bowls, Dak Prescott. Their quarterbacks out here throwing for yards, they ain't winning Super Bowls. Aaron Rodgers, okay? You put in
Aaron Rodgers got a ring. No. Aaron Rodgers got a ring. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Just one, though. Just one.
But don't matter. He got a ring, though.
He got one. I'll give it to him. He got one. But for all them accolades and all that they talk about him, he the greatest of all time. Stop it. Come on now. You got to put some rings behind that now.
Hey,
more than one.
Hey, I want you to put the haterade down, dog. Put the haterade class. Put it right over here on the side. Put that joint down right there, okay?
You talking about Aaron?
Yeah, man. Don't do that to Aaron Rodgers like that, man.
See, I like Aaron, but like I don't like the credit that Aaron is given.
So you don't like him personally?
He's the most talented guy. Well, if you're the most talented guy, you better go out there and win more than a couple of playoff games for me. That's how I feel.
I never
It's a team sport.
I never believe he's the most talented quarterback ever.
How you figure? How you
Ever.
figure?
Okay.
Just raw talent ability.
No, no,
He
no, no, no,
athletic
no.
enough. How many Hail Marys did this man throw and land?
Okay. Cause hold on.
Wait.
Aaron Rodgers.
You gotta
Okay.
remember, he got feet too.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that's perfect quarterback. That's Steve Young and Joe Montana put into one person right
Oh,
there.
let
There
me
you go.
go.
Steve Young, Joe Montana, Aaron Rodgers. Bam. There you go, right there.
Way too much.
Hey, I can't define
Now-
it no better, dog.
Okay, now
This is
listen.
way too much. What they say, caps. You go too much caps. Man.
I agree with Real. He got all those people embedded in him, plus Brett Favre. Because who he learned behind? He learned behind Brett Favre. Only thing that stopped him from going to many Super Bowls was the rebuilding process. The rebuilding process after the first Super Bowl he won, his offensive line was injured. They tried to revamp his offensive line. He was getting brutalized. Then the receiver core. He had a good receiving core. What they do his receiving core? Start snatching them out one by one. Snatching them out one by one. And he was still managing. He was still throwing 3,000 to 4,000 yards a year. Still throwing 33, 35 touchdowns a year. Then the run happened. They gave him a running back. Running back. They got rid of the running back. Boom. Now you got him in shotgun for a whole 2 seasons. Just shotgun. Barely even handed the ball off. The running back doesn't even averaging 500 yards a season. Because he's throwing the ball so many times. It's his support method. And then you get rid of the coach that was giving him support because the GM stopped supporting him. So now you got rid of the coach, then you get rid of another coach, and he got to learn a whole new offensive scheme. That's frustrating when you've been with a coach for 10, 11 years and you've been winning, but you just need pieces here and there just to fill the gaps in what you need. But when they get to that's the thing about the NFL, when they get to this rebuilding phase, they start fucking up people's careers. They don't realize that. You fucking up people's careers because how many Super Bowl one year, then now here it is, I'm 3-13 the next year. Why? Because y'all start want to snatch and move shit around and do like just start snatching and move people around. You can't do that in the NFL. It's called consistency in the NFL. You consistent, you're going to always be in the place you want to be.
Well, you gotta pay people too. That's another issue. When you gotta, Aaron Rodgers being a centerpiece of that team, you gotta pay him. Devontae Adams being a stud receiver, you gotta pay him. So that don't leave as much room for a stud running back. That don't leave as much room for a really good number two. You can have a decent number two, but you might not be able to get a really good number two. And then that hurts you on defense as well. Because at the end of the day on defense, I can't pay so many top corners. I can't pay but so many good pass rushers. I can't pay but I can't have great safeties and then have great corners too, unless they all on rookie deals. If they all on rookie deals, then okay, wait a minute. We might have something then.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How that happen?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, my bad. I'm like, you say you can't pay everybody, but I see Minnesota find a way to do it because they pay Kirk Cousins all guaranteed money and still got a defense. So don't tell me it can't be done. It's just they don't want to do it.
So
Exactly. That's the part.
That's a good point. He said they paid Kirk Cousins. But I mean, looking at Minnesota right now, they couldn't pay Stephon Diggs. That's an issue.
No,
I
it was
think-
a problem with Stephon Diggs and management. It wasn't because of pay. It was the management and Stephon Diggs. They didn't get along. That's why Stephon Diggs is with who? Buffalo. But we'll get back to that. Exactly. But they didn't want to pay. They didn't get along because Kirk Cousins, the design was to go away from Diggs, and Cousins wanted to hit more of his tight ends and stuff like that. To move yards, but they didn't want to go, and they had another receiver to go downfield, so they had to choose between is it Stephon Diggs' team as a wide receiver, or we're going to let him go and do what we can, and let Cousins run it off the way he want to run it. Sometimes quarterbacks have a lot of decision making too when it comes to how they want their offense ran.
That's true.
But you got to think about. Go ahead, DJ.
No, I was just going to agree. You go ahead. I was just going to agree with that. I think that's a good point.
Go ahead, Real.
I told you can talk to football with me. You can't win with me.
All right, but yeah, the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. Nobody like Aaron Rodgers because he a prima donna, man. He wants stuff done the way he want to do it, and he arrogant, and that's why they don't like him. That's why they drafted that backup quarterback, and they try and put pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? But
Stop.
they don't mess with that man.
Stop.
He a prima donna. Now he is though. He
Prima donna,
arrogant too.
arrogant.
He a prima donna.
Okay.
But what about
So he didn't get Mike McCarthy fired because he ain't like when Mike McCarthy wasn't listening to him
No,
saying I know what
he
I'm
didn't.
doing. He was defying this man, going out there running his
Because,
plays.
Because you know why he's doing that? Because you took away my fucking receiver core. Then you give me these bullshit ass plays and told the receiver that's not trying to catch my fucking passes.
Donna.
Okay, that's what you're doing.
Donna.
That's what
What you
you're
talking
doing.
about? He got a top 5 receiver though.
Yes.
No,
Play
now
my
now
system.
he do, but 2 years ago, the last 2 years he haven't.
Huh?
Before-
Randall
before-
Cobb was solid. What do you mean?
Who?
Shut up
How many
and
guys-
throw the ball. That's what Mike McCarthy
Yo.
said to that man.
Okay,
Run the
okay.
play. He didn't
Okay,
like
listen.
that.
Again, you messing up my career because I'm throwing these motherfuckers the passes, but they ain't catching them. It's going to the other fucking team because these motherfuckers ain't going and snapping the ball out there. So that
You're
90
adequately being paid. I'm paying you top freaking dollar.
so I'm-
Do
okay,
what
so
I
I'm-
tell you to do.
Okay, so I'm gonna pay
Throw
you
my
three-
play.
Okay, I'm gonna pay you $500 million. You gonna throw the ball into interception, see how fast you gonna be sitting on the fucking bench like
He wouldn't throw it. He held it and slid. He
Because
would not
he
throw an
knows.
interception.
because he knows it's gonna be an interception.
You're undermining me. That's prima donna shit.
No,
You undermining me.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to put my defense back on this fucking field because I keep throwing fucking interceptions. Because this coach is acting retarded because he want me to throw the receivers. They trying to catch my fucking passes. That's what it was talking
Hey,
about.
my ass is on the line, not your ass. If I tell you to throw that ball to that tight end, Jared Cook, you throw that
Okay.
ball to Jared Cook.
I'm not throwing it. If I see
Look,
if I
they
see
even
a
gave
linebacker-
a boy Jimmy Graham. Come on, they didn't give the man talent now. You can't say they ain't gave him talent.
What about
Oh,
my man in Dallas?
I'm looking-
You think
I'm
he earned the money? You think he fucked up by holding out?
Nah, he gonna
Who?
get paid now.
No,
I think
Prescott gonna get paid.
Prescott.
Yeah,
He gonna get paid.
Prescott gonna get paid, just not by Dallas.
I think that too. I think that
I
too.
just said he gonna get paid. I ain't see where it's coming
Y'all
from.
know Jerry
Because-
Jones, right?
Cause
Y'all know Jerry Jones, right? He just don't look like the type that would be like, yeah, I want Dak to take the keys, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he just don't look like that type, man.
No.
I don't know. I'm sensing a little in a bigger than Jerry Jones. I think it's that mix. He ain't fucking with that man, dog. I hate to say it like that, but it's like he don't want him to be the face of the nation, and it's fucking with me because he paid all these other scrub ass people and won't pay Dak. So I'm like, do he consider the Cowboys quarterback job the dream job, and he wanted to be a certain way, or he just trying to get Aaron Rodgers? It's something behind the scenes. I think he's just trying to get Aaron Rodgers next year. But I think
Well-
Dak gonna get paid though.
Real, that's perfect because he paid all them defensive players. What has Jalen Smith done? What has DeMarcus Lawrence done?
Good God, who is that?
What has he done? But they couldn't pay. They did not pay Byron Jones. What's wrong with them? They can't, bro. They can't cover nothing. They couldn't
Nothing.
cover toast if they was butter. They can't
You
cover
know?
nothing.
They made Baker Mayfield look like a #1 pick.
Mm-mm-mm.
That ain't
But
good.
yeah, he gonna get paid though. I think he gonna go to my gut feeling. I want to
Yeah.
say Carolina, but it might be Carolina. He might take Bridgewater's spot.
No, because they paying Bridgewater too much money for Carolina got him from the Saints, so they paying him too much money for him to go to Carolina.
Bridgewater
It's not gonna happen.
look good too.
It's not gonna happen. Now, if you see a team that's gonna happen, it's gonna be Washington.
Nah.
I don't
Yeah,
know how you
baby.
look at it. I don't know how you look at it. I don't think how you look at it. Haskins don't have nobody to develop him. He could be a quick,
Thank
good
you.
quarterback,
Thank you.
but he don't
Thank
have no
you.
one in Washington to develop him. He doesn't.
That's a
It's-
defensive line too.
Look, dude
There's
got
no-
no running back, one receiver. What are you supposed to do with that? And a
and the
quarterback
offensive
and a
line-
quarterback playing tight end. Come on now. What y'all
Exactly.
doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey DJ, I think you're a low key Redskin fan, DJ. I
Hey,
think you're a
Hey,
low key
I'm
it's
just
the
Redskin
Washington team.
fan.
It's the Washington team.
Hey, it's okay. I think you're they always gonna be the
Look,
Redskins to
Look,
me.
man, I'm close to him. That's all that is. Look, I'm in
Nah,
Virginia,
nah.
so they close to me.
Nah,
That's all
nah,
that is, man.
They close to
Nah. I smell it. I smell it on
Look,
you. All right, it's
look,
okay.
look, man, we can't hate on Haskins. He was supposed to be the #1 pick if it weren't for Kyler Murray's coach going to Arizona. Come on now, let's be honest now.
I
Come on,
think he done it. I think he done in Washington though.
Nah, he ain't done though. I think he
Look,
ain't
It's
done.
only,
It ain't
it's, only,
his fault,
it's only his second year.
I
Like
think
you
he
said,
done.
look, it ain't his fault though. He ain't got the motive to develop over there. They're not, and Washington is just broken. Like that entire organization is just broken. They are
Oh.
terrible, man.
Oh,
Now
ain't Doug Williams there? Ain't Doug Williams
Okay,
still
no.
there? And he
Stop.
consulting?
Stop.
Is
Doug
he
Williams.
there?
Doug Williams.
Yeah, he is there. He a consultant.
Yeah. That's it. He don't. That's what he do. He don't talk about nothing.
Well, he
else.
need to consult his ass down there and talk to Haskins and teach him some of that Doug Williams magic he
Oh,
had.
yeah, he is in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's they your mentor right there. He teach him how to be a black quarterback and then the Washington area. There you go, right there.
I mean, but what he supposed to do? Who he supposed to throw? As a defensive coordinator, who I'm supposed to be scared of, Rail? Okay, I'm afraid of
Terry
Terry
McLaurin. Terry McLaurin right there. Damn.
You know?
Hey, I'm not even a Redskin fan. I'm throwing out shit to you, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Look. I put my number one corner on Terry McLaurin. Am I scared of the running game? Nope. Am I scared of the other receivers? Nope. Okay, now what? You can't move the ball on me. Dwayne Haskins, you know he can't run like that. Look, you ain't running on me now, Dwayne.
Nah.
Hey, you got Logan Paul out there, man. He catching big passes out there, man. Stop that, man.
He look nice too. Before we get out of here though, I want to get on the Heat, man. The Heat beat the Lakers though. I mean, y'all think they're gonna squeak out another one?
That's over, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I thought it was over already.
That's over, bro.
I stopped watching the series. I stopped
I
watching
didn't
game
even.
one.
They
know?
took one out though, yeah.
All
They
right,
did
wait.
get one on them.
Yeah,
But the Lakers don't turn the ball up every time they touch the ball.
It was a bad. To me, that was a bad day for Lakers. That was a bad day.
yeah. It might have
Yeah.
been more interesting if they played and get hurt.
First of all, you gotta understand coaching. This is brilliant coaching, main man did. You know what I'm saying? When he put in that player, the young player, they haven't been playing all the time.
Talking about Kuz?
He had no choice. Everybody injured. What you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you talking about Tyler? You talking about Tyler Hero?
exactly. Young came in that thing ballless, man. But
I mean, he has been off the bench though.
They weren't prepared for him though. You see what I'm saying?
Honestly, I think you gotta account for Tyler Hero anyway. I don't care if he is a rookie. He the second best scorer on the team besides Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
I thought Dragons was the best one, but he hurt. So
I mean,
without him,
technically he is, but I'm gonna account for Tyler Hero before I account for Dragic.
yeah, he hurt. And the dude be the defensive player, Bam, he be blocking
Bam.
everything.
Oh hell yeah.
Them two people you need right there. So it's already a handicap.
Right.
And
me tell
Butler
y'all
ain't a
something.
prolific scorer.
Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah, I don't like
So-
when they try to make somebody prolific scores and they not.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Yeah, that whole third game was rigged. So no way in hell, no way in hell is
It's
Jimmy
trouble
Butler
here.
gonna score 44, almost 40 points on my team. But I got height advantage, I got speed advantage, I got shooters every which way. Jimmy
Nah.
Butler is not scoring 40 points on me.
Jimmy
I
likes
don't give a
that
damn what
though.
you talking about.
You know, come on now, Jimmy like that now.
Hey, and he locked up
I'm not saying
LeBron.
Jimmy good. I ain't saying Jimmy ain't good, but he
Yes,
scored
he
40
is.
points. He can score 40 points, but the rest of the team ain't scoring shit.
Look,
I don't
but
know.
AD ain't do nothing though. That was the
I'm
real
gonna say,
issue.
yeah.
Hey,
The real
they
issue
put
was AD had
Butler.
15.
They put
I'm
Jimmy
just-
Butler on LeBron.
They,
Shut him
come
down.
on now, really, Jimmy Butler.
No, they didn't shut down
Yeah,
LeBron. Come on.
hey, made him walk off the court.
Look,
He walked off the court, didn't even say bye.
Look,
Yeah,
LeBron.
what's that about?
He a front runner. That's what it's about.
Come on now.
What I learned
Walk
about
it off.
NBA, what I learned about NBA, defense win championships. Offense sell tickets heavily in the NBA. Let me tell you something.
You did
But
the I
My
said
team is Detroit Pistons. When we played the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe, we let both of them score all the points they want. The rest of the team, they ain't score shit. That's how Detroit Pistons won that championship. You mean tell me you let one person score 44 points and you lose when you got height advantage, shooters, and everything else?
they do.
Come
They
on
should
now.
It should
Ain't
be.
no way. He can score 44 points all he wants. The rest of the team ain't scoring shit. I don't give a damn.
So y'all don't think they can scoop one more out?
Nobody else in the team can really shoot.
He said
So,
no.
no, I'm telling you the truth. You actually look at that game, it's like the Lakers say, all right, y'all go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead and shoot. Go ahead and shoot. Because extend as long as we can. Go ahead and shoot. That's what it looks
I
like
don't
to
know.
me.
I disagree with that. Jimmy ain't the greatest shooter,
One
but
player.
Duncan can shoot. Duncan can shoot. Tyler Hero can shoot. You got to account for them.
Now, if you
Hey.
locking on defense, lock their defense in. If they lock their defense in, one person scoring 44 points, everybody else score under 15 points, they are not winning.
That's
I
my
don't give a damn
point.
what you talking about.
Somebody got to step up, and the main man did. That's how they
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's facts.
the Lakers said we want to give out this game, keep the season going.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, first of all,
I'm
you ain't
telling
getting
you.
nobody nothing, dog. They
But
took
look,
it. They earned it.
It's
But
pretty shit.
look,
Like, look,
Look, AD only had 15 though. That's the issue. AD had 15. He got to go for 30. You saw LeBron went for 30 and AD went for 30 in game 2,
So-
and they dominated
so-
them. He got to
okay,
go for 30.
for two games, both of them players had scored. Both of them players scored over 100 points in 2 games. You mean to tell me the third game, these motherfuckers only scored 30 points combined? Come on now, get the fuck out of here.
you got to scrap him up.
They was tied, man. They was tied.
You got to scrap him up. You scrap LeBron, you get him.
That's what I mean. They said we go ahead and have this game. This is our rest game. We up 2 games to 1. Let's go ahead and give them this game.
And he get
What give this
frustrated. He get frustrated real quick.
Yeah. But my whole thing about it is, it might have been an okay series if no other 2 players didn't get hurt. But I still think the Lakers would have won it in 6. But now this thing they just going to do every series 5-4-1, 4-1, 4-1.
Who could have beat the Lakers though? Like, would the Celtics really have beat the Lakers?
No.
I don't think so. I mean, with Toronto,
They just too
I don't
long.
think so.
Toronto with Kawhi Leonard, yes. Toronto
Yeah.
now, no.
Toronto now, like, because Pascal ain't it. You know, Pascal ain't it.
He it, but with Kawhi, they was unstoppable. Because when the day Kawhi didn't want to score, Pascal had him. And then
That means
they
Pascal
jailed
taking the second defender though, and that I mean that helps. When you're taking that second defender, it helps a little bit.
And Nick Nurse can outcoach, you know what I'm saying, your boy Vogel. Nick Nurse is underrated, but yeah, he can coach. And Malone for Denver can coach too. But yeah, that's about it. But I didn't see it, but Kawhi should have stayed in Toronto. I know he wanted to play in LA, but he could have really did some real damage out there. They could have won this year.
I mean, I think it could have been low key kind of a dynasty, to be honest.
Yeah,
You know, you got Kyle Lowry. Yeah, I mean, he's older than he looks. You know,
Yeah.
what is he like? He's in his
But
mid 30s, I think.
Yeah, but he's solid. He
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's older than he looks, so like that's kind of would be his last little run. Those 2 or 3, 4 championships they go after would have been his last little run because ain't nobody stopping them in the East.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons get hurt, like Ben Simmons did, then you know that takes Philly out. I think the Boston's too young, you know, and then I just don't think there was anybody that was gonna stop them.
So, random question. Do y'all think Brad Stevens is overrated? Because I think Nick Nurse better coach than he is.
I think Brad Stevens is a little bit overrated, and the only reason I think he's a good coach, I just think the issue is they give him too much credit. They credit him so much every time they win, but then I hear crickets when he lose. Don't nobody talk about the coaching when he lose. You know, knowing he got to coach up these young players, I get that, but like, what I mean, what's up with Kemba? What you know, like you can't find a way to get Kemba going as good as he is. You know, Jason Tatum had some struggles in that round. You can't find a way to get Jason Tatum going as talented as he is. You got Jason Brown here.
Boston need a whole new coaching staff. Because nobody to tell me that you can make these. I can go all the way to the semi conference final the year before, and this year it's like, duh. You let the lowest seed. You let the lowest seed put you out. You got all that damn talent. Who gonna stop Tatum in? Besides Milwaukee, I expected to see Milwaukee and Boston in the finals because I figured Milwaukee was the top seed. Boston was a dominant defensive team, and they can shoot. They're a dominant defensive team.
Man,
and they got offensive players.
Yes.
So there's no reason why they should have been halted where they are at. I'm telling you. But at the same time, the coach just got out-coached. How do you get out-coached with a team like that? Like, come on, are you serious?
They ain't got enough lift. That's why everybody would have lost to the Lakers. They just too long.
Yeah. Can't nobody defend AD. Like nobody.
True. Yeah, he last a dime. Maybe he's Cat, but Cat, I don't know what happened. He regressed too, so he let me down on that one. But yeah, AD is a problem, and LeBron is solid. But outside, it really ain't too much happening with the Lakers.
It really ain't. And people want to say it is, but like, I mean, Dwight Howard was washed. Remember, Dwight Howard was washed. Rondo was washed. Did we really think Danny Green was that good? Who is KCP to me? I mean, we thought Kuzma was good, but even he's regressed. So
Yeah, what happened to him? The hell yeah.
I don't know. He dyed his hair blonde and faded away.
That should be happening. I don't know if we were talking up to Corona or not.
Okay. Now, Dwight Howard is washed up. I'm talking about.
You
Dwight
say
Howard is
washed
washed
up?
up. He done. Dwight
Why?
Howard done. But
He
let me tell
playing
you
well,
what.
bro.
No, let me tell you. No. If you
Washed
want to tell
up?
me, come on now. Listen, let me tell you why he washed up. Now, if you didn't have Anthony Davis that you got to look out for, I ain't looking out for Dwight Howard. I'm looking out for Anthony Davis. So guess who's gonna get the ball? Dwight Howard. So he's gonna shine. Of course. But before he was there all that time, what he do? Shit. What he do in Houston? Shit. Come on now,
Okay.
stop playing with me. Like Dwight Howard been washed up. Well, you got the whole fucking starting five is 6'8" and higher. Like, come on now. Stop that shit.
And your primary ball handler like that too. Like,
Yeah.
Come on now. Like, stop playing with me. Of course he's gonna be good now.
but I think
Look,
I don't know.
situation though. It's the perfect situation though, because a couple years ago when Derrick Rose was going through all those injuries, I was like, somebody need to sign Derrick Rose and have him be a 6-man. He would be so solid as a 6-man. And now it's what we're seeing kind of from Dwight Howard. They're playing him a little more starting now, but we're seeing him come off the bench, and it's really reaping the benefits. It's showing us that like he may be like washed, but he ain't done yet. Like he still can play. He just needs to be in a different role.
Yeah, in 10-minute spouts and shit, you can get a lot out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jay?
But he's done. Really, his career's done. Like he's really over, right?
Oh,
He
no.
gonna
He
pick
gonna
on
get
team. He
that ring
gonna be the
first, though. He
all-star.
gonna get that ring first, though.
Done.
He still
That's
got-
why he's in Orlando.
Same thing. Rondo. Okay, you got an all-star team.
Yeah,
Rondo,
Rondo.
he's looking good out there. He's looking real good out there. I can throw the ball up. LeBron gonna catch it.
And shoot, Rondo can shoot now.
Nah, ho. Watch him out, DJ. He can't shoot.
No.
Never, dog. Never. Never.
He cannot shoot.
He cannot shoot at all. I can never have you say that.
I'm just saying he hit a little more than he used to now.
Yeah, he strap up good though.
Oh,
That's
man. DJ telling jokes today.
They're good scrap up artists, but that's where he gonna stop at.
Oh, Jay, you got something to say?
Rondo washed up.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, he done.
Dwight Howard, you had went to the Wizards, and usually when you go to the Wizards, you washed up.
Yeah, pretty much there. That in the Washington. Whatever the fuck they name.
So anybody go to the Wizards, you washed up already.
But they was playing like Kuzma and all them, but I don't know what's going on with them now. Shit, but
I don't think Kuzma like his role. I think he lost some confidence. I think that's what's wrong with him for real. You gotta think about it. Before LeBron and well, just really before LeBron and AD, of course, came in, Kuzma was like the next big thing for LA.
yeah,
And then now, all his buddies kind of left, and he in a bench role, and not even a good bench role. It ain't even like a 6-man role. It's like a 7, 8, 10, maybe
Yeah.
12-man role sometimes. And I think he done lost some confidence off of that for real.
like he only had the suit up type role.
Yeah, right.
You ain't gotta bring your helmet, dog. Come on.
Y'all think Golden State coming back? What y'all think? Y'all think they're gonna be back next year?
Yeah, I think they're going to trade that pick and get another person. I don't know who, but they're going to get somebody.
I'm not really. I don't really think
It's
Curry.
supposed to be it's supposed to be LaMelo.
I don't think LaMelo can play with Curry like that.
I'm not about
Yeah.
to-
Curry need the basketball, man.
I'm not sold on Curry being like that. I haven't never been sold on him carrying a team by itself.
No,
Never.
he ain't doing that. He's not doing that.
Nah,
It's-
you got
it's okay.
Klay Thompson. That's why you got Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
But because of
That's
KD cutting into the time
Yeah,
of
KD.
Draymond Green, nah, I don't think so. Great Draymond Green that got lazy, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
They ain't winning no more. He said what I got to play for.
he messed
Okay,
up.
hold on.
He said he messed up.
First and foremost, you said team. It's not one person to carry a team. It's a team effort.
Shit,
That's
basketball?
one. Yeah, basketball's a team effort. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
No.
Michael Air Jordan, dog.
One player can tell you
He
what
couldn't win without Scotty
Yeah,
though.
true. Yeah. No, what? Maybe don't. Now, I'm a Jordan fan. I mean, I was a Jordan fan too. But don't get me wrong. Jordan, when Jordan was on the plane with the white motherfuckers when he first came in the league, how many championships
Hey,
he win?
look, what he went without Pippen? Scoring title.
Pippen was long for the
They got
ride.
a team. Because when Pippen was
Pippen got a
hurt,
20-year contract. Made him stuck there. Wherever
Pippen
way it
held
went, he
out.
was gonna be there.
When Pippen held out because of the contract dispute, y'all was struggling.
Right? When the hell was that?
Wow,
Niggas said they was struggling. What the fuck?
no,
They
y'all
was
was struggling.
struggling.
Oh,
They was struggling.
When he retired?
Even Jordan said that same thing. We were struggling because we
Nah.
won it. We felt like
Yeah,
Scotty was being
Jordan was
selfish.
struggling.
Nah.
Y'all was struggling.
Nah.
But when he
Y'all
came
better
back, y'all motherfuckers started rolling like it was like water
Nah.
was flowing freely. Yeah,
Nah.
trust me. Come on, boy.
He wasn't needed that bad. Nowhere near. You tripping.
For y'all to do that last 3P, y'all needed Pippen. Because Pippen set out.
Last
He was
repeat, maybe.
because he was hurt. Because he was hurt with that injury, and he
Last
did
3P,
surgery at the
maybe.
last
Look,
minute.
they needed Pippen.
yeah.
Period. Now, come on now.
They
What?
needed Pippen. I thought
What did Jordan win without Pippen? I want to know. I got a question for the room. What did Jordan win without Pippen?
he had
Scoring
32
titles.
goals.
Scoring titles. That's it. That's all he won without Pippen. Scoring titles.
DJ with the hate. Oh Lord, hey, you going to man rabbit
Dunk
man?
contest and maybe MVP every once in a blue moon.
Wow,
But
rabbit.
when
Individual
Pippen,
awards.
yeah. But
He
because
won
of
a
the team,
championship. Pippen
with
averaged
team.
16 points. You think I couldn't find nobody average 16 points in the league?
but Pippen brought defense.
Y'all
What are you
serious?
talking about? Pippen brought defense. How many blocks and rebounds did he get that
Y'all
was getting
serious,
had
though?
16 points?
Y'all
Look at that. How
He
many
could have
blocks
won
and
with
rebounds?
Ron Harper, anybody.
His
in that
defense. Man, whatever, bullshit. We want to defend Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan
shit.
even you can't defend Jordan, my nigga. Like you can't.
Like, some of nigga got 20-year contract. He on the team without with Jordan doing that. No one was going to the championship without him. He was just there.
He was not. What championship
You got
you
that
got
count
without
for Pippen
Pippen?
too, though.
He had a 10-year contract, my nigga. He was there.
Rabbit,
Whether he liked it or not, he was gonna take this ride to this championship, nigga. What's
at
wrong
the
with
end of the day, how many championships y'all got before Pippen got there?
What do you mean?
How many championships Jordan had before Pippen got there?
Come on, man. That's like saying
He ain't had no
He
championship.
win one in college.
Exactly. My point
He win one in
exactly.
college.
No, I don't care. If Pippen can go for a long with the ride, Pippen's on that court.
Did he win one in
Help him get
college?
that
That's
championship.
what I want to know.
Hey, man, look, they was assaulting Jordan everywhere he touched the ball, man. He was getting elbows. They was picking up, slamming him. Come
It
on,
was
man, they was
somebody
wrestling
over
that man, dog.
there was a lot of people there for the ride. Kerr was there. Everybody had that ride there, Slim. That don't mean
No,
you think he was one without Kerr or Paxson? Get the fuck.
You must have
They
watched.
was
You must
just
have watched.
there.
BG
You must have watched
Armstrong.
the documentary. You must have watched.
BG
You must
Armstrong
have
would
watched
took his place. They would have found Hodges would have took his place. It ain't matter.
No, he had to take a sandwich for Horace Grant. Tell us stop eating so much. Come on,
Long as you got
man.
the MJ there, everything else is fixing places. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you?
Rabbit.
Hey, y'all gotta leave Rabbit alone with this MJ, dog. Hey, we had many fights about this MJ. Y'all can't fight with him on this MJ.
See, Jock, that's on y'all. Because me, at the end of the day, he know what I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna speak the fucking truth.
What you mean?
And at the end of the day, Jordan, everybody came on the ride, but guess what? Jordan told them like this: y'all gonna play my way. So they had to play his way. Don't get it wrong. I agree with you with that. They played his way, but the same thing, at the same time, if it wasn't for those key players, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it.
You tripping?
Yeah.
His first championship.
You actually
his
think
first
Michael
championship.
Ed Jordan would not have won the championship is because somebody named Scottie Pippen went on his team?
Nope, he sure wouldn't.
Fucking Paxton.
No, he might have won one. He might have got one.
Okay, Rabbit.
Might have got one.
Rabbit,
They ain't nobody without him. They don't exist.
Rabbit, we got
They
first
literally don't
championship.
exist. He still exists without them.
Pippen was a top 5 player at that time. What are you talking about?
Ho. No.
All right, let's give him top 10.
Yeah, I give him top. I give him top 10, but he wasn't no top 5.
Yeah.
Go there. Give him top 10. Okay.
Top
Give him
10. Yeah, top 10.
Yeah.
top 10. That's pretty good. Top 10 in the league.
Nah, the first one, Jordan took everybody there.
Okay, stop. No. Rabbit.
It was third season. Him and Horace Grant went
Next
from the
topic. Next topic might blow your mind.
I know y'all gotta start with the
Y'all starting 5. Y'all starting 5. Y'all first 3 years was who? Jordan, Pippen, Horace Grant, Bill Cartwright, and who's y'all small?
Forrest
Who's y'all other
Grant
four?
and people been there for 4 years though.
Paxton.
We ain't win no championship then. What's the difference?
Paxton. What?
They was there 4 years before they won the championship, so we ain't win then either. They was there.
Hey, until this when Pippen came in.
We was already there. We lost 4 wins.
Maybe,
Detroit beat our ass and his ass.
after the second year when Pippen got there, y'all won y'all first championship.
It was the third year.
Second year. Go back and look at it.
The
Y'all
second year, we was playing Pistons. They was beating his ass.
They Pistons beat his ass all year long.
I have a migraine. I can't play.
He was soft. He quit game.
Game 7, I have a migraine. That man Jordan didn't look at that man the same after that game either.
Come on now. We know Jordan had food poisoning. Stop.
Hey, he did though. Hey, still dropped 41 on your head.
Pippen. Get out of here. Hey, what they doing though, man? They was fighting that shit. They fine motherfuckers, or they let that shit slide in the NFL.
What you mean?
Get out of here. They was fighting that shit at the end of one of them joints. I think the Rams and Giants.
Now, that's a personal dispute. That's a personal dispute. But the NFL still got to get involved because Jalen Ramsey got 2 kids by that dude's sister and just left her.
Hey, you already know how that go, dog. So you don't hurt your head with that one.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey got 2 kids by dude's sister. So that's why, and dude's sister, and dude is mad about the shit. It's the first time they fought. It's the second time they fought on the field.
Yep.
Oh, Golden Tate.
Wait.
Golden Tate.
I'm like,
Wait.
what the fuck he be saying to this man, dog?
Wait a minute. But do we think the NFL even gonna last? I mean, they got corona cases all over the place. They worse than well.
Yeah, they ain't stopping, dog.
They definitely gonna play these games.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
what
they
they do.
Look, they gonna have to start suspending people. They can't be fining people. They gonna have to start suspending people for this mask stuff. They gotta be realistic about it. You gonna shut the whole thing down. Careful, Cam.
They fined Sean Payton $50,000, but now if you don't wear a mask, they're taking draft picks now. They're taking draft picks now.
Oh, wait. When they start that?
Recently, it was like this week when all the crazy stuff happened with the Titans, with the Titans and Steelers, and with Cam and them. That's when it happened. That's what caused all that.
Damn.
Yeah, they weren't having it after that. It was like a lot of players, staff, and Cam. They all got the corona and shit.
They're trying to stay out of bubble though. I think they're trying to stay out of doing a bubble, but I mean the NBA has proven it. You gonna have to. This thing too crazy. You gonna have to, man. Like there's no way.
They don't have
Things going on. Like there's too many things going on. People's families going out to work, going to the store. You bringing it into the NFL. Now they screwing themselves.
Yeah.
Dang. And baseball still on? I don't know. Did baseball finish up yet? I know hockey done. But is baseball making it to the World Series, or they gonna call that one too?
They're gonna have to call that one too. They struggling. And shoot, look, Donald ain't setting a good example. Come on now. What he didn't came out the hospital with the virus to wave at his people.
I know, man. That fucked me up with that one right there. I'm not feeling that one.
Whole time I'm thinking it was 14 days that quick. What the fuck is happening?
He's supposed to got his treatment. The man was supposed to got his treatment. He over there waving at the people.
Look, the poor Secret Service, because they got to do it. They can't help but do it.
I give him my gun and my little microphone and tell him, here, you drive yourself and wave. Shit.
You got to go.
He back at the White House. He back at the White House now.
You put that nigga in there with a nigga that's infected. You know he infected. Everybody knows. Like, nigga, I ain't getting it. I'm riding on the side like the old days.
Yeah, I'm walking on the side of the car.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run on the side. I'll be there. Fuck that.
Damn, dog, that's messed up, dog. But yeah, ain't that like assault with a deadly weapon, man? He can't be out there spreading that shit, man.
Just like
give a fuck.
Yeah, he's doing too much. You know, it's like,
he's doing
nigga. Like, you got to know. Can you just relax for a minute? You know what I'm saying?
Sit down.
You know, he did a photo op today, right? He did a photo op in one of the rooms where he worked in the White House to show that he was working while he had the virus.
Really?
Come on now.
Really?
This man
Really?
was, they zoomed in. This man was signing a blank piece of paper like he was really working. Like, and you see this
I know.
zoom in. It's a blank piece of paper, and he was signing a blank piece of paper like he working. Like, nigga, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what?
I mean,
He's a major capper, like Snitch Nine and them. Yeah, capper. For real.
he can't work, dog. Ain't that mess with your mental capacity? He shouldn't be able to sign nothing. He ain't supposed to be sitting in a chair.
That's what I was saying. Like, he shouldn't be nowhere near nothing.
He out here hallucinating and shit, man. Nah, man. Sit down, man.
But guys, it's okay. It's getting cold. It's just gonna go away now. That's what he told us. Remember, it's gonna go away.
Man, it's about to ramp up, man.
Hey, I ain't fucking with him now, yo. It's getting cold.
Oh, so-
The flu. You know I'm gonna get away from niggas with this coughing shit. Fuck that.
Oh, so you about to drink that chlorine?
Get these niggas away. Hey,
Y'all heard
fuck that nigga having people put bleach in themselves and all that shit.
Yeah.
That shit ain't work, man. Stop. Like
Hey.
I was telling Rail, like some shit ain't politics. Like life or death can't be politics though. Can we just
Boy,
But people was actually doing it though.
yeah.
Huh?
Didn't they have a challenge, a Tide Pod challenge? Niggas was putting that shit in their mouth. So what the
Yeah.
fuck?
bleach and shit? Yeah.
You might as well go ahead.
Look, man. People can support this man, but can't say they don't support the racist tendency. So I've seen it all.
Yeah.
One
Look,
thing
how
about
me charge real quick.
in this podcast, we done went over that hump for sure. Like, nigga, he just a bigot. And to me, if you support him, that's it for me. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me, okay, I like his size shoes and everything, all that bullshit. No. You can't pick out shit for me. Because you missing that big ass elephant here, that racist elephant is looking at your ass. No. Don't skip over there and tell me about some taxes and shit, nigga.
Look, you talking about the economy. I'm like, if the economy don't work for me, then what I'm supposed to do? I mean,
Deal with a racist. You gotta deal with a racist then.
I can't
When
do
you
that,
could-
dog.
When you couldn't sit there and tell the supremacists that y'all need to back off, you skip the subject talking about counterpart on my left wing and shit like that. What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? Like, where did that come from? He asked you a direct question. You bounced all around the question to avoid it. Bye.
he got to stand on his base, man. He got to stand on his base. Come on now, his base was all the racists that then came out the woodworks now. So he got to stand on his base.
They
Proud
love
boys, stand back and stand by.
No,
They
this
love-
guy, let me tell you something.
Hey, say it again. What you say?
Come on, man. Y'all
Proud
gotta
boys,
stop.
stand back, stand by.
Yeah, stand by. Like, for what? Like, what you want me to do? Like, what? Come on, my nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Stand by and drive my car when I get a pull up, motherfucker. What's wrong with that?
Y'all tripping. No, we ain't doing that, dog. We not doing that. Don't have the people out there, man. They gonna get themselves hurt, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Samuel Jackson to be the next commentator, the next person who asks the questions.
You're not even looking at me. What do you mean?
I don't give a damn. Cause he would mute that motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. We ain't talking to you right now.
Wait. Hold on.
Trump is a punk for real.
Wait. How you gonna have a presidential debate? What your man doing to do?
Exactly. See what I'm saying? The dude he had this from Fox 5. Fox is a Trump supporter group anyway.
But still,
He tried to throw questions in. He tried to throw questions in that, for Trump.
Samuel Jackson though.
Yes.
What the
Say
fuck?
2 minutes,
I'm telling
motherfucker.
you, he ain't having all that. Dude, shut the fuck up, my nigga. Like,
I'm gonna start thinking about my man.
Motherfucker, you talking too much.
What's the
Sit
joint?
the fuck down.
When he's like, that's some more gourmet shit. What's that joint? That's what, man. I'm gonna start. You can't take him serious if you start. Like, stop the crap. What about this movie, man? Like, nigga, this is my favorite part, bro.
Stop that shit. Y'all tripping that.
That nigga said Samuel Jackson, though, Slim.
I'm telling you. He's scared. No, you put somebody in front of Trump that has authority, he'll back down. He'll punk.
I don't
Yeah,
think
these people-
nobody can moderate him right now, bro.
I can. I'm telling you, Samuel Jackson put him in his fucking place. He's the only one.
It's cut.
Oh,
It's
Bernie-
cut.
No,
Nope.
bring Bernie Mac
Cut that thing.
I'm
Cut
telling
the
you.
mic off. That's it, man. Other than that, he gonna keep talking through the mic silence too. He gonna keep talking.
We won't need him
Basically,
talk.
I ain't lying.
We won't need him
He
talk.
gonna keep talking. He gonna keep
Wow.
talking.
He
Yeah, you
constantly
gonna
talk.
keep talking.
My man
But
said,
now I'm tell you,
"Will you shut up?" That's funny ass.
but Samuel Jackson, that put somebody with some authority up there. This motherfucker ain't gonna talk anymore because he's scared. He a punk for real. See, with these other white people that's the Republicans and the Republicans, he can say what the fuck he want to say. Like he said in '97. All right, if I run as a president, because Trump is really a Democrat. He told them in '97, if I run as a president, I'm gonna run as a Republican because they stupid. If we go back to '97, his interview he put up there in
They don't want
'97,
to
he
talk
said,
about
I'm a
that.
Democrat. But if I'm
They
gonna
don't
run
want to
for
talk about that.
president, I'm gonna run as a Republican because they stupid.
They don't want to talk about
And
that.
that's true facts. And,
Yeah.
and look at it now. They
Most-
some idiots.
Most of that shit he ran on when he flew in the Democratic Party for half a minute. You see what I'm saying? As soon as he came out and said, "Bad Muslim," okay, he done. They've
What the
been
fuck-
done right there. He didn't have to finish back it up with the rest of that dumb shit he was doing. The border wall and Bad Muslim, he'd been in his Democratic run.
Yeah.
And DACA.
He had to go that far. That was enough for it right there. He'd been done. So he already knew to go Republicans. They like that shit.
Yeah, man. God, they love that shit.
Yeah, they love that shit.
They do, man.
One thing I found out,
They love racism too.
that's why I like him being president, though. And one thing I found out, they like that shit, dog. Really, they really like it. You know what I'm saying?
And
The worst shit you think is the worst, they like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you crazy as shit, dog. Just to like him is the worst. Put away the racism, like I say, real. Put away his racism. He's still a slimy pig. Why would you like him anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, even without the bigotry, he's the worst.
I feel like this in this day and age, we need somebody president that's 40 in their 40s. Anybody that's in their 70s, we need to just not even think about them even being president. Anybody that's,
I told
We
Rabbit
don't.
that. I told him
We don't.
that.
we don't because at the end of the day, they still got that same 50s and 60s, 70 mentality.
God
They
damn, you.
70 years old. But
you
get somebody
sound
that's
like
40,
you sound like real.
yeah,
Told him that.
because they can relate to the generation. Like right there, I was talking to my son. You know, I listen to music from my father's age, I listen to music to my age, I listen to music in their age. So I can relate to every single thing. But when you're going through racism and you born through that time and you have slaves and stuff like that, that's gonna be your mentality. Anybody you put in office and elect them as a judge, gonna be somebody that's gonna have your man, like the girl that the judge that he put in there now. The judge that he put in there now, nobody he want to rush to put her in there because for healthcare, they want to take away pre-existing injuries, pre-existing care, whatever. She's against pre-existing, so that's why they try to hurry and put her in there because that's the number one topic on his agenda right now. He's trying to put her in there now
And
so
that's-
they can get rid, so they can cut that shit out.
And that's a Obama legacy thing.
Yeah. So
They
if she's
trying
against
to
it,
cut all that shit down.
yeah. So if she against it, guess what? I'm gonna put her in office now before the election start because she gonna help me get rid of that before the next president come in. Now he got to fight to get that back.
Yeah.
That's the mentality with somebody that's in their 70s. But put somebody that's 30 years younger in there. Come on now, what? They're looking at reality as it is today, not reality as it was back then in the 70s and in the 60s. No, we need a young president. We need to get all the old ass senators that's sitting in the office for 50, 60 years out the fucking seats.
That sounds
Facts.
good.
Facts.
No,
dog.
that's facts, my nigga. That's facts.
That
We
sounds
need people.
good.
We need people that can relate to what's going on in the world today, not what was going on in the world 50 years. Make America great again. We want to make America. Then you're gonna tell us if African Americans don't want to be here, we can put them in their place. What's our place? Let me know.
On the cotton
Let me
field.
know.
Nah, ho. We
And
never going
that's what
never
he
going
meant.
back to the field.
That's what he meant, though. That's came to his base. Wait, if they don't want us to, we can put them back in their place. What's our fucking place?
That's never
Come on
gonna
now. This not back then. and that's why they hated. Don't get me wrong. That's why they hated Kennedy. Kennedy was a young president who is relating to the times of changing things now for what he sees of the life now.
Okay.
At that time.
Okay, look. I disagree with that completely, right? Because I get what you're saying. Like somebody in their 70s might have that mentality or some bullshit like that. Like they stuck in time or some shit. But all of them not. That's just not true. You know what I'm saying? For example, the lady, she the what's her name? The third in line lady.
Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi. Prime example right there. She in her 70s, but she don't think like that.
Let me tell you,
It
why
ain't
not?
that. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
The age, and then another thing, we just watched them run for president. Wasn't nobody in their 40s but one person, even in the race. So first you gotta get the person to run before you start doing all that. So if everybody that's running is above 60 years old, the one that's gonna get picked is gonna be over 60 years old. That's just the bottom line. You need to find him that's 40 years old that's supposed to be running this shit before you do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk like that because that's not the option.
Okay, it's true. That's true. But no, don't slip on Pelosi. Trust me, she's one of them.
She one of them. Ryan Carell one.
She's one of them.
Hey.
No. Her despise for Trump is making her look good and making her cater to.
I told him that.
Making her cater to what we need. Now, look how long she been sitting in that damn seat.
Thank you.
Done?
Hey, facts, man. Damn, somebody.
Done sitting in that damn seat for all these fucking years. Nothing.
I'm hurt, dog. I feel happy right now, dog. My soul is just on fire. Hey, you just don't know how much my soul feeling right now, dog. I thought I was a lone man out here.
Baby, you know I've been in the military. I see all this shit. Don't play. She's one of them. It's just that she's her despise for Trump so bad because Trump make it so blatant. Trump don't give a fuck. He just letting the white supremacists and let these white Ku Klux Klan members just run over us. She wanted to stay hidden and do the hidden agenda underneath the table type stuff, but Trump is having them blatantly all out. Okay, where was she at when? Remember that video you played when Cummings was bombing everybody out in the city? He had a whole city sitting there, and Cummings was chewing their ass out. Where was she at? What was she doing? What was her response to what he was saying about killing black people? Where was she at? What was she saying? Nothing.
I get it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's get this clear. She one of them?
Yeah.
Like Trump in them?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How many tea parties? How many parties you think she went to? It? How come every time you see her? Yeah, when she's sitting up there in that seat, high and mighty. Yeah, she can his reports up. But then behind the back closed doors, she all smiling. Yeah, we going there, hugging him and come on, don't play with me. You can't see that two-faced side, nigga. Please.
Oh my God.
He really act like he can't though. He really in his soul, he can't see it. He really can't see it. I mean, he really won't see it.
Hey, before I go in my diatribe, is that the word for that?
Soapbox, dog. Get on your soapbox, dog.
Hey, DJ, you want to try to do my thing here?
I'm good. I'm just listening. I'm just listening because even open my eyes too. You know, I haven't heard many people talk about Nancy Pelosi, so you know that was interesting. I never even considered it. So I mean, I appreciate that point because I mean I don't know. I try to stay away from politics as much as possible. I try to hide as much as possible because it's terrible. And kind of the situation the country in is pitiful. But man, that's crazy though. That's crazy.
Youngin, first of all, it is crazy. You're right. That's the right word for that shit. It's crazy. Youngin, you're not gonna try to tell me that you can mix up her with these clowns. That you're not doing that. So we need to stop that early. You see what I'm saying, Doc? early and often. You know what I'm saying? Now, we talking about the first female. First of all, it's never been a female leader of the your mic ready? You can hear? She the first female. That's for a reason. She fight for the issues that you concerned about. You see what I'm saying? The issues that now you can't tell me, you can make all the faces that you want, right? But George Floyd bill alone, where is that at? Who the only person that wrote a bill to stop to do anything with police violence? I'll give you a minute. Let me do your mic. Oh, wait. Let me give you a minute. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Before you go on, answer
Okay.
your question. I'm listening.
Okay. We always so pressed.
Stop for a
put
minute.
Hillary Clinton in office.
Stop. Before we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Before we, okay.
Slow down. No. Tell me the person who wrote a bill to stop the police violence against police brutality. Give me the person, if anybody, who wrote a bill to stop some of that shit.
Okay. So you mean to tell me it take George Floyd?
No. No. I want you to tell me who wrote a bill to stop that.
Okay, maybe she did.
Maybe?
Maybe, listen though. Listen to this though. How many people has died?
Hold on.
How many has died?
Before you go any further, I know, I feel. Okay. But you can't name nobody even paying attention to the shit, right? So you can't compare her to the people that's running the country right now that didn't even write a bill. You feel me? Oh, hold up. Like anything they want to pass right now, they can pass it. Democrats can't do nothing but look at them. So if they wanted health care, they can do that right now. They ain't got to wait for us. They ain't got to wait for anything. They run everything, right? So you can't name something that's critical to your life and tell me they taking care of it, dog. Because they not. They're not doing anything. They run everything. The Senate, the Congress, and they the president. So if they want to do anything, if they wanted a George Floyd bill, that would have been passed. They want to do something with the climate, that would have been passed because they control it. They can do whatever they want. So you can't tell me they're the same. I'm about to put you back up here.
Okay. We pressed so hard for Hillary Clinton to become president over Trump, right?
Okay, go ahead.
But her father was the head of the Ku Klux Klan.
Wait. Whoa! Wait.
Did we miss that?
Oh no!
Okay.
Slow down.
Okay.
That was a conspiracy theory right there.
Okay.
That was conspiracy.
No. It's pictures showing her family with the Ku Klux Klan.
We can't let those slide through this one.
Okay. Again, but we want to put her in office though.
Wait.
Right.
Let's confirm this.
Now listen.
Wait.
How many years have black people been going through this? Even the Rodney King beat was live on TV back in the 90s.
I get that.
Okay,
Right.
they could have put a bill out then.
You keep doing what real do. Y'all go back too far. I'm talking about right now. Right now in 2020, somebody that control everything can take care of your problem right now, but choose not to. People that's out of work, they can take care of that right now, but choosing not to. You feel me? It's their choice because they run everything. So you can't then tell me they the same as Nancy Pelosi got 2,000 bills waiting to get passed to solve all this shit. But everybody that's running everything don't have a bill for you for anything.
Now, back to Cummings situation.
Who?
Well, Cummings. Remember when he sat there in front of the Senate, in front of everybody, had the Senate sitting right there. He said, well, why is our black people still dying? This is the same slavery I went through when I was younger. Talking to the whole Senate.
We get that.
Guess who was a part of that Senate? Pelosi.
But what you want to do about it?
Okay, but my thing is, we had all these protests. We had everything that's going on in this world. We had everything that's going on. All these kids started.
Before you go further, we'll let everybody know you was in the army before, right? How many years you was in the army?
8 years.
So you was over there 8 years. You went to Iraq?
Yes.
So he's over Iraq. So now go ahead.
Okay. Now, mind you, Pelosi's been in the office in that seat for a long time now, right? Now, here it is. We did all this protest. You got the NFL playing political games. Oh, it takes all of us. We got the NBA sitting there with Breonna Taylor, everything else, all day long. But tell me, what has changed with her still sitting in that damn seat? It ain't about a bill. What are they forcing? Are you hearing this on the news? Hey, are they up there every single day fighting? We need this bill signed. We need this. Matter of fact, they didn't even stop. When the last time they even talked about the damn $1,200 relief bill again? When the last time they talked about that? Oh, they just put up another $2.2 trillion bill to get signed. Come on now. Where's the effort in making change? All these people that sit there with their money still looking at Trump. Look at Jerry Jones. Oh, I wish Trump a speedy recovery. He's a great guy. You motherfucker one of the lead AFL personnel. You helped combine the NFL together. And you talking about Trump? That means where his mindset at? Nothing is going to change until we get somebody that's our age and all through the Senate, all through the House, and all in the presidency. Nothing's going to change.
So you literally think if somebody is 40 fucking years old or 45, they won't think the same as the motherfucking idiots that you talking about?
I'm telling you, nope. Barack Obama, Bill Clinton.
It doesn't matter. It's still somebody out there their age that thought the other way. Jackass way.
But their bills passed. All they did was try to say, okay, let's change the House a little bit. Let's make it more Republican so we can fight against the bills the Democrats. Since we got a Democratic president, we got a Democratic House. Let's keep the Senate Republican. That way we can fight every single bill that comes through so they won't easily sign it. But then you got all Republican Senate. You got a Republican Senate that outweighs the House, that outweighs the Senate. The Democrats outweighs the House, but you got a Republican president. So guess what? And then the House bring up there, it gets chopped down right back there. Why? Because they Republicans.
Oh, let's start right there.
How old are Republicans though?
You making my point though. Everything they make, you said it. You made my point. It gets chopped down. So what else you want them to do when they're not in charge?
They can force the issue. They're not forcing it.
They not listening to them. You think Trump care about them doing whatever?
Okay, but you let Trump sign any bill he wants to?
They can't do anything.
Yes, they can.
What?
What's the branches of Congress?
It's vote.
To me.
It's vote.
No. What's the branches of Congress?
That's cool, but you still need votes.
The branches of Congress.
Legislative.
Yeah, Republicans got more votes.
Okay, then guess what? What does the Declaration of Independence say? If your government fail you in supporting the people of the United States, we as people have the right to overthrow our government and put people in place that's going to represent the people. People don't understand that. We can overthrow our own governments and put people in place that we want to satisfy the needs that we need as people of the United States.
Now,
But it's in the Declaration of Independence.
They're
so scared. They're so scared to do that. That's what's hurting our country.
You just described a coup. This ain't the country for that. Right or wrong? Oh shit. We ain't doing no coups in the U.S. in the United States. So that's ridiculous.
If the people start being scared and fight against our own government, they're not gonna want to lose their seats.
The only way to do that is with the army on your side or the police on your side, right?
Who fuck with the army? Fuck the police. We put them in place. We put the chiefs and stuff, and we vote them in.
Overturn the government without them helping you at all? They ain't on your team?
Okay,
the army ain't on your team?
The army have to reply to this chief staff, but you cannot by law of the legislation that the army cannot be deployed on American soil to fight against American people.
Wait. Stop.
Exactly.
the president himself got a right to stop chaos. To him, that could be chaos.
No, that's not chaos.
What?
You still don't have the right to deploy military personnel on American soil to fight American people. That is a yes.
Oh, so you telling me if everybody was to break out right now in mass chaos, the president can't do shit about that? That's bullshit.
He cannot deploy army. He cannot deploy military. That's why I think all the states kept rejecting the military to come to their states because it's not allowed.
I guarantee
the Senate.
National Guard and the army gonna tear a hole in your ass.
You know who has control of the National Guard? You know who has control of the National Guard?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. The army. No, the president does not have control of the state's National Guard. He has control. He has control of the army, but not the National Guard.
And national emergency, he controlled everything. You know?
But that means we had a nation. That means we had a war. That means we had a civil war.
If we taking over that means he in critical. Well, he can make all the calls from that point on. Nigga.
No, that means we had a civil war. Rabbit, listen. That means we had a civil war. If we had a civil war, that means yes. If the president declared war against the United States people, that is a civil war.
I ain't saying nothing about declaring war. He's just gonna stop it.
Because he has to. Because the only way he can deploy them if he declare war. That's the only way he can declare the army to be deployed is chaos. War. Okay, but at the end he won't win.
That's why he do anything after that. It's chaos.
But he won't win. He won't win. So you'll kill all American people, and guess what? Guess who you got coming to you? Guess who he got coming to him? All countries aligned to go come and get this president.
No. We see everything you naming is like
I'm telling you for facts. Okay, I'm telling you facts.
All right, but it's just like real. It's like when I explained that Democrats don't have no control, there's nothing they can do. He do what you just did. Take a 9-step path thing that happened. That 9 different things got to happen for that to happen and shit. It's like, no, stay with the facts for a minute. Everything you name, 29 different things got to happen for that shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. That ain't even right.
If at the end of the day, if people were educated on the Declaration of Independence, we wouldn't be in the position we're in now. The Declaration of Independence tells you what we can and what we cannot do as Americans. It tells you blatantly, even though, you know, everybody think President Washington was the first president of the United States. He was not. There was 8 presidents before President Washington. He's just a new president. He was the president underneath this Constitution that make him the first president of the United States. He's not the very first president of the United States. It was a black man as the president. His name was John Henson. And he was exactly education for y'all people. And there were 7 others after him. And during that time, they were only serving 1 term, 1-year term. So when George Washington, he sat there and John Henson sat there while they signed the Declaration of Independence, because he's on the back of the $2 bill when they signed the Declaration of Independence. John Henson is on the back of it, sitting there in the audience watching them sign the Declaration of Independence. He changed he changed our currency. He changed our whole Treasury Department to make us the most powerful, our dollar, the most powerful dollar there is. He was the first to do that. That's why our dollar became more powerful. He changed that. John Henson did, not other presidents. And like I say, if we followed the Declaration of Independence that everybody signed, even John Henson did. He signed the Declaration of Independence too. If we follow that, we can overthrow our presidency in our anything we have that's above us and put in place the people that we need to put in place without a vote. Without sitting there waiting for November 11 elections to happen.
And who would that be? You know what I'm saying?
If we overthrow our government, it's nothing they can do.
Who's gonna be Batman?
Somebody we choose, dog. Somebody out there.
The person that we choose that's going to represent us.
That's the same thing you're doing now is picking a president.
Nah,
but no.
No president.
So we're picking with the options that we got out there.
Thank you.
That's presented to us. So those options are presented to us instead of us presenting the options to them.
So you're gonna just put somebody in a presidency that don't even want to run.
We put somebody that's in the position that's going to make us successful as a country and think about the American people.
Why they not running?
Because we only given the options that are given to us, so we selecting the options given to us.
Your
Instead of us,
options, tell your
yeah, those
options
are
run.
okay. So we got 4 options out there.
No,
We
it
made 20.
was
No,
30 motherfuckers that ran. Why that person you talking about wasn't in that 30?
Because it's a 2-party system.
Huh?
It's a 2-party system.
Thank
I
you.
don't have nothing to do with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
30
it's a lot to
No,
do with it.
it's only a Democrat. It's only a Democrat. It's 3 parties. Actually, it's Democrat, Republican, Conservative, or undecided, or whatever they want to call themselves. That's 3 parties. So that 3rd party might say is obsolete because nobody ever chooses them because it's you either. They have us brainwashed to whether it's thinking you either Republican or Democrat. So it's 2-party system, but technically it's 3. That 3rd party, they don't want us to really to enforce. Ross Perot. How many times has Ross Perot run for president? But he didn't run as a Republican. He didn't run as a Democrat. He ran as that 3rd party. But we so brainwashed that we have to choose a Republican or a Democrat. So we take the nominees that they put up there for us to choose and select.
That again,
instead of what we want to put
it
up
ain't
there.
nobody that they put up, man. They won. They ran like these people you talk about. Tell them to run. They wasn't in the bunch, so you can't be president if you're not there. That's just the bottom line. Those people y'all talking about imaginary people, Superman and Batman. Those people are imaginary, man.
You're really not talking about imaginary. It's people that really
It's not imaginary. This imaginary 40-year-old that's gonna come with me. Fuck it, pick me.
Okay, just think about it like this. Okay, Rabbit, just think about this, Rabbit, like this. Okay, think about this. 40-year-olds, right?
Take me. I got it. Fuck it. Move I take over. Fuck it.
In the last 40 years, how many 40-year-old presidents we had?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, they not running.
It does matter.
Tell them to run.
Listen, one got assassinated, right?
No,
that's Kennedy. No, you're missing the point.
You missed the point.
Kennedy got assassinated. They're trying all hell to get Clinton out of office, even the Palacio situation. Now Barack Obama, he wasn't born in the United States. Everybody that was 40 years old, except for Bush. They had something going on where they even got assassinated, attempted assassinated, or whatever. Bush was the only one that didn't, because why? Because might want to fuck with his family. But man, didn't fuck with the Bush family.
Everybody, if you look at the 30-something people that ran this time, wasn't nobody 40. I mean, what you supposed to do? Tell them the movie evidence.
Those are the ones that need to run. They don't understand it. They figure that
you're real like that.
Okay, listen. Okay,
fantasy people. Then we can talk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so tell me this: if you got tickets to go see Jay-Z, somebody give you tickets to go see Jay-Z, or somebody give you tickets to go see what's 6ix9ine. You got tickets to go see 6ix9ine, or you got tickets to go see Jay-Z. Which one you gonna go see? Jay-Z, right?
We don't speak snitch nine on this channel.
Oh, okay. My point is exactly though. So, but my thing is like that though. This is a prime scenario. You got tickets to go see. They give you tickets to go see 6ix9ine, or they gave you tickets to go see Jay-Z. You'll go see Jay-Z because of popularity. Everybody gonna be at Jay-Z concert. You know it's gonna be lit. Same thing with politics. Joe Biden used to be the vice president under Barack Obama. I don't care how old he is. He used to be underneath Barack Obama. So guess what? We want to automatically vote for him.
I give you.
It's by popularity. That's how they get put on that pedestal.
No.
Yes. Donald Trump comes. Everybody tweeted Donald Trump because he's a celebrity. They thought he was going to be a Ronald Reagan, because Ronald Reagan used to be a football player, used to be a freaking celebrity. So he gonna come and change like Reagan did. He's an outsider, not into politics. He's an outsider. So he's going to change things. But Reagan didn't do a bad. Reagan did an excellent job. But that's why they wanted Trump in there, though he's going to come up with that same perspective as Reagan did. Yeah, Reagan was a hell of a president.
Oh no!
I see. That's me coming up. Reagan was because who you think gonna stop a Cold War, my nigga, to pull his troops back from overseas and build a nation in Germany? Like, come on, my nigga. Like, come on. You got to see things outside of what he did inside too.
Yeah, he fucked us up inside. The outside, I don't know. I ain't paying attention to the outside.
It's everything the president brings to the table. It's everything a president brings to the table. It's everything a president brings to the table.
That nigga
And
flew
this
the
president,
first piece of coke over here.
huh?
Yeah, he flew the first piece of coke we had over here. He flew it over here his damn self.
Yeah, because the military was bringing it over here.
Exactly. So
They knew what they was doing. So,
he
but
no,
still,
it's a great
but,
president for all of
but
us.
he put over here. But guess what? It boosted the economy though. Did it not?
The yay?
It boosted the economy. Reagan had the economy boosted.
The
Even though
yay had it boosted?
yeah, trust me, it did. It did. It really did. It really did. Our economy was doing a whole lot better until the first Bush got in there. Then first Bush got in there, it went downhill again.
No, it was some trash. It was some trash when Reagan was there too.
I didn't say he was perfect. But we had a good economy. Because he didn't think like Republicans thought. That's why.
Yeah.
They thought Trump was going to do the same thing. But Trump just off the wall with his shit. But no, if people
before we get out of here, I appreciate DJ Bill stopping past, you know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, I wanted to ask him about the draft, right? They're supposed to be having the draft in WWE.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what I want to ask him too about the AEW. Was that worth watching again?
Yeah, they are having a draft. I kind of I say I've been out of WWE a little bit. I think that's kind of inaccurate. I say I've been out of WWE, but I think that's kind of inaccurate. I've been watching here and there. Like there been some stuff that I just been like, nah, I don't want nothing to do with that. Anything to do with the Hurt Business with Lashley and them, I'm watching that. Roman's doing some good stuff. I'm watching that. The Fiend is doing some good stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from the draft, to be honest.
When they draft,
I hope it gives Raw some more stuff that's worth me watching, because it used to be like, I don't know how they're gonna do it this year, because last year was just random. Like it was just like throughout the show that people would just show up or whatever. But it used to be you win the match, then you get a draft pick. You know, you'll bring
Yeah, I
up
think,
the draft pick, but I don't think they're doing it like that anymore.
I think one of the McMahon's
So I don't know how the heck they're gonna do it this year.
I think
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, because they ain't really got general managers either. So I don't know how they're gonna do that. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
I don't like fucking with that joint, man. I can't get into that joint. I don't know about AEW though yet.
Yeah, I'm about to ask y'all. So I'm trying to get back into wrestling. Where should I start at, DJ?
I honestly don't listen to the outside noise and start with Impact. I think.
Impact?
And then, yeah, Impact been pretty good lately. And I mean, AEW is good. AEW is solid. At times, like there are people who like their stars make you want to watch it, but then the rest of their card is like, I don't really want to watch this. So that's kind of like what I don't like about AEW. Is like they got a really good upper card, but then like everything else is just kind of like, yeah, I ain't watching this. So
I know you're saying like the first 10 wrestlers are good. So I ain't seen it in a while.
Yeah, their top guys is really good. I think they're. I mean, and I it's kind of weird to say, but I think every company is almost one big star away from being able to compete with WWE. But it takes that one star. We saw with TNA, you know, they brought in Hogan and you know some of those other big names, and that just blew them up. So I mean, I don't know. I think they're gonna need some other stars. They got to improve some of their other stuff that they're just lacking. AEW does, but like I mean, some of their stuff is good from what I've watched, but they do have some. They are kind of sloppy too. It was funny. They was talking about Corona, and Taz said, you know, he said we don't run a sloppy shop. They were taking a shot at WWE, and somebody put a video together with that at the beginning and put together all their botches and put it in a video.
Taz on there?
Yeah, Taz is on there. He's working with you remember Cage, Brian Cage?
Oh yeah.
Working with him.
Brian Cage is nice.
Yeah. So he on there. I mean, they got some good stuff. I mean, I think Impact is better just because it's more well-rounded. I think EY is the world champion right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Shit, that's my man.
Um,
Hey, remember when he used to wear that little duck outfit and shit?
yeah.
He was funny
Yeah.
as shit.
Then they got, I think the Motor City Machine Guns are the tag champions again.
Yeah. They back in there too?
Yeah, they just came back.
Oh, I might fuck around and start watching that.
Yeah, they just came back. EC3's doing some good stuff with Moose. So, I mean.
EC3?
Yeah, EC3's back. Who else is
Yeah.
back?
That's better than
somebody else, but I can't think of who it is.
That's better than bringing Hogan back like they did last time.
Stop that, man.
Yeah.
Hogan shit came back at that point.
Yeah, there was some shit after that.
Hell yeah. Remember, he brought everybody back. He came back with everybody from NWO and shit. They was old as fuck.
Booker T and them.
Yeah.
Oh man, called Grandpa Wrestling.
Fuck the whole show up, man. Y'all remember one time he brought the Knox boys in there? Knox brothers?
Uh-huh.
Y'all remember that shit?
Nah.
Yeah.
TNA. Had them niggas doing the first opening up joint and everything. This is trash, yo. What are you talking about? Brian Knobs. Get this niggas out of here, man. Hey, that's something we were talking about earlier when people friends put their friends on and shit. That's the same thing with Hogan with these clowns. Who the hell gonna have Brian Knobs starting off shows? Get the fuck out of here, yo. You gonna turn that shit and never came back. You know, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know how the joint you start off, you got Hogan with NWA, or you turn WWE, you got Rock saying, "Do you smell?" You know what I'm saying? You ain't turn it on and Brian Knobs standing there talking dumb shit. Nobody want to hear that shit. What the fuck is wrong? I couldn't believe that was the only thing I couldn't believe. That's the only thing the movie made with TNA that I ain't like. When he started bringing back his friends and shit, he started fucking the show up.
Yeah.
But when he invested into the wrestlers that was dead, that shit was tight.
Yeah, I still think. I mean, I think they needed some of those guys, not all of those guys per se, but some of those guys because I think it did. I mean, I think we give Hogan a lot of the credit because he was kind of the figurehead of it, but it did elevate the product, kind of overnight in a way. You know, he came in and people was like, "Yeah, we got to watch this now." So, I mean, I think that's what AEW is missing, but I don't think it's gonna be Hogan. I mean, they would have to have somebody like
you want
join. Maybe even, I mean, Roman might be at that level, but I'm thinking more of a John Cena probably. But I don't think he would. I don't think he would do it.
Yeah, I've seen him maybe, yeah. But I don't like the fact that everybody trying to recreate the NWO thing where you come in and take over a company and shit. Like everybody keep trying to do that shit. This shit is over. Stop, man.
You know?
They don't even do it right.
At all.
That was my shit. When they you know what I'm saying, when they went into WWE and shit. I mean WWE.
So it's like this. What you gonna do to sell tickets? You're gonna put that name. You're gonna put people's names on it that people know. You want to sell tickets. That's all it's about. You want to sell tickets. So if I can bring Hulk Hogan back to sell tickets, guess how many people are gonna show up? Guess how many people are gonna buy tickets to see Hulk Hogan? Guess how many people are gonna sell tickets to see the Road Warriors and the Bushwhackers and stuff like that? It's all about selling tickets because it's a household name already. So if they see they can bring tickets in by bringing in The Rock and all them people. They're gonna bring it in because it's gonna sell the tickets fast. It's gonna bring them. It's gonna bring in revenue.
I know.
Yeah, and two, people are pissed about. People are really pissed about AEW bringing in former WWE guys, or as I say, signing the best talent in the world. If you want to say WWE's the best talent in the world, if they're a free agent, I mean, they do it in sports. You're gonna sign them. So people don't understand. They want AEW to be competition WWE. But they don't realize they need a huge star to come in to be that competition, and it's gonna take years. People think it's just gonna happen tomorrow. No, it's gonna take years. People gotta know what the heck AEW is for.
Yeah, that's the same thing with TNA.
People gotta know
when they brought a man to drink the milk. What's his name? We drinking the milk. The Olympic man. What's his name? Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
They brought him in that joint. That was big. That was a big move that day.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think you know, I think the wrestling is great, but I found from what I've been thinking about, like it seems like you gotta have a huge name come in to really elevate your product. And that's on TV, ticket sales, all of that. You gotta bring. I mean, you see when WCW didn't really start competing with WWE until Hogan came in. They did the whole NWO deal. That's when everybody was like, okay, we gotta watch this. And they gotta. It was the storyline, but it was the name too. Like it's that name value, and people love. I mean, people love name value. I know people who don't want to watch different stuff right now because some of the guys that they love ain't there no more. So
Yeah.
All right, before WWE, it was two wrestlings back in the day. It was WWE, and then there was something else. Ric Flair used to be in the other wrestling category.
WCW.
Huh?
Don't be disrespectful. WCW.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Okay, but WWE already had claims on wrestling. People watch more WWE than WCW because all they had was Ric Flair.
And
Yeah.
Sting.
But what happened? But WWE took over the wrestling league. So what they do? All them people joined the WWE because WWE was getting more revenue and they was making more money. So WCW just vanished. And then what happened to Ric Flair? He went in retirement, but then what he do? He came to WWE after a while. Then he vanished back out.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's like you say, it's all about if to build your brand, you got to put somebody up there, like the Texans. Let's go back and forth for a second. Texans. You got Watson, right? But you get rid of all his key players. You get rid of his number one receiver. So who man? All you guys is Watson now. So it's like, what you got? You got no product. All you guys is Watson now. So
Jay, you playing it on the background.
yeah, you got no product now. Because all you got is Watson. And then you're 0-4. And when you have a chance to compete, and the same thing with anything you do, wrestling or anything, you got to have something that's going to keep your sport, keep your brand being watched and bring the ratings up. If you ain't got no household name or no name that's going to catch everybody eye to watch it, then you got nothing.
well, and two, that's a good point because when I look at Impact, what they did to kind of grow their product so much, they had their main guys who were their guys, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, all those guys. But then they brought in Christian, who I think was like one of those big splash people that they was like, whoa, what is he really? Can he really be a good singles guy? I don't think he was used well enough, in WWE. And then we saw other guys come in like that too. And then you started seeing like the really huge players. Ric Flair comes over there. Hulk Hogan comes over there. Of course, you had the Dudleys come over there before too. But you had to have some people who it's like levels to it. You got your own guys. You build your own brand. But then after a while, you got to go up the ladder and you got to start building the next level of guys. Those guys who were overlooked. Those guys who everybody loved, but they just didn't get used properly in WWE or wherever the heck they were. And then you got to go to the upper level, which is the guys with the star potential, the star power to bring all the eyes to your product and make them say, maybe there is an alternative to WWE.
Yeah, it's hard to do because they bully the market. You know what I'm saying? They make it hard for them to put on shows because they can't get in arenas and shit. WWE is nasty motherfucker.
I mean, WWE got think about it. WWE got, it's supposed to be the best talent in the world. So on the main roster, they got the top talent. They got the top mainstream talent, like the freaking superstars. Everybody wants to watch. They got Roman. They got Seth Rollins. They got, Brock was there. They got all these superstar talents. But then you come down to NXT, they got the top indie talent. They got Adam Cole. They had Samoa Joe. They had AJ didn't pass through there. He can go in the upper tier, right? Like, they got all these guys, Finn Balor, all these guys who was like, so they got the top of the superstars, then they got the top of the wrestlers. How in the world you pull that off?
That's their way of closing off the market. Like even if you start a promotion now, you're gonna have so many amateurs on your joint because he got everybody in his joint.
Well, and then what is AEW supposed to do? Because now AEW got to compete with either the top superstars or the top wrestlers. What do I do? What
Right.
what do I do? How do I compete with that? I can't, I'm competing with the top wrestlers now, but eventually I got to get up to the top superstars. But how in the world am I going to pull that off? Because you've been in business for how long? 20 years. That's why I was so mad. Not 20 years. Not even 20. I'm thinking the TNA forever. They've been in business forever. But I'm thinking about Impact. That's why I was so mad when Impact changed their name to Impact. Why the heck you gonna throw away 20 years worth of history on a stupid name? That ain't even that bad. WWE didn't went through worse. WWE went through the freaking Benoit murders. If they can get through that,
Did you say Benoit murders?
I know, right?
Yeah.
the
Oh,
steroid
Lord.
scandal, the Benoit murders, all kinds of crazy stuff. You trying to tell me they can't, you can make it through people saying, oh, you WWE light. You'll be fine.
Don't forget the main man fell out the ceiling too.
Yeah, that one hard. Yeah,
Craziness. I think that man, that was Owens when it Owens said. He fell out the ceiling and shit.
That's not good.
Now that's niggas, they try shit like that. I think that's probably his idea. Now I think about it, he probably thought of that dumb shit.
No. I watched a documentary on it. They got a Dark Side of the Ring on it. It's a very good watch actually. They said it was I think it was Vince's idea. That's why his wife is so mad about it. It was Vince's idea, and he didn't really want to do it. And the way that the thing was made, it wasn't made properly for him to come down like that. And it really just slipped when he was trying to come when they were working on it. And yeah, I watched the documentary on it. It's pretty crazy how reckless they were with it. It's crazy how reckless they were with that situation.
That was crazy. Like, how can you don't have it prepared where you putting your superstar way up there and he just drops out the sky, Slim? Ain't nobody get sued for all that shit?
Yeah, they got sued. They settled
No,
it.
they didn't really get sued. They just paid. They had no choice. It wasn't about sued, and it was wrong. They just go ahead and just cancel their losses and just paid off the family for what happened. But they didn't get sued, man. Because at the end of the day, it was still, it was his idea, but it was still he had to do what he had to do to make money, and he did it.
How far can you go, especially in wrestling, because wrestling is it's like football, right? Can you really sue me because you got hurt on the field? You know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Even though it's extreme, but this is an extreme instance. But can Shazier come and sue the Steelers or sue the NFL for what happened to him? Not necessarily, because I'm sure there's a waiver you sign before you come into the NFL.
Exactly.
I know what I'm signing up for. I can get hurt at any moment. I cannot walk at any moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like anybody in the NFL, you can get hit. You can take a hit right now from the NFL and be paralyzed or for the rest of your life.
Be done.
You can't sue the NFL, but you'll get compensated very well. But it's nothing you can really do.
Well, and the issue is, WWE compensates you, but they don't. I'm pretty sure they don't offer. Obviously they don't offer travel and stuff like that. But I don't even know if they offer insurance or anything like that. Like they try to make it right because of what they pay you, not necessarily what the benefits you get.
It's in the salary,
yeah.
Now they do pay these motherfuckers though. Once you're in the WWE, that's the top level of wrestling right there.
So they paid her to what? Make it go away? Should have signed like a non-disclosure or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But she said when she first came on, because I remember back in the day, she was like she wanted to find out justice for Owen and what really happened and all that. She ain't care about the money. That's what she said. I don't know.
They all say that.
She wanted to know what happened, and she wasn't gonna rest until she found out how it happened. And I don't know. That's all I remember from that whole incident. And going to school the next day and found out my man was gone. It's like y'all was playing, but
Yeah, I'd say watch the documentary. It's good. It's on YouTube somewhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
What's the name of it?
It's Dark Side of the Ring. You can just search Dark Side of the Ring Owen Hart. You'll find it.
Anybody watch right now? Take the man right here word for it. It's a good. You say good watch?
Yeah, it's a good watch. They got a couple of really good ones. They got one on Benoit too. I think it's a two-part. A
That
two-part.
I will see.
They got a two-part on Benoit. I mean, that like it got me hooked. When I watched the two-part on Benoit, I was hooked. I was hooked.
Okay.
I remember that vaguely, but I probably got watched that yet.
Yeah. Hey, Benoit was my man, dog. I ain't know he was like that.
Man, what? That was my nigga.
I ain't know about no Benoit.
He was like one of my
Stop
top
that.
wrestlers at that time.
Nah, man.
When he did that dumb shit, and then when he started looking at what happened, that shit was crazy as fuck. You right. I ain't know he was like that. But most of them mob when they be taking these steroids and shit,
Yeah, I think that too.
fucking their mind up.
So, when y'all consider wrestlers, if he had to take performance-enhancing drugs, do y'all consider him a good wrestler
No,
or just a showman?
show me.
I
Showman.
think all of them took that shit, man. I don't even know. I think
No, I think Vince made them take that shit. It was in their
No.
contract.
No, well, no, actually, no, because I think what happened was
it was in the
back in
contract.
the day, even every sport, they took steroids. Because look how they have been in steroids in football. It's been steroids in football since the 60s, since the 60s.
They cleaned it up, I think.
Yeah, it's not talked about, but it didn't get talked about until later on down the line. In every type of sport there has been steroid use. So it's just that now, since the late 90s, that they have been cracking down on steroids because it's been causing mental issues and it's been causing death because they're trying to get this boost. You know, they enhance the steroids, but not knowing the real side effects that people have.
Yeah.
They got a pre-conditioned resistance that may counteract with this steroid. They don't know it until they take the steroid. And then they die. And then it's like, okay, you can't use this steroid no more, so let's try to find something else.
Well, it's hard because on one hand they take it to enhance themselves, but then again, I think about bodybuilders too. They use stuff like that to get themselves to the point of being able to get on stage, but then at the same time you still got to lift the weight and put it down. So it's like you still got to build the muscle. You might be enhanced, but
That's why I was going to make my point that I don't really care about all that. I don't even think it's a big deal. Like, let it hurt your body some kind of way. But other than that, like, take that shit. Everybody take as much. You take vitamins, you take all types of shit. Who cares?
Well, shoot, testosterone technically is a steroid if you take it to boost your testosterone. So, that's one of those things too. Like, it's like, I wouldn't do it, but like I can understand their position because it's like you're small, you're trying to get to a certain point to be Vince's superstar, so you can get all this money. Once you get all this money, you can stop taking it. So it's like,
You gonna take it till you get the bread.
And then you gonna start looking like Big Papa Bump.
Hey, don't do that.
Stop that.
Don't do that, boy.
Start
do
looking
that.
like Lex Luger.
Hey,
Not
back
good.
then, Lex Luger was like, did he take steroids?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Him man, British
He look
Bulldog.
like this now. He look like a toothpick now.
Man, I thought
Hey.
Lex Luger was the healthy one. Remember he was real healthy and shit?
And he can't walk. He can't walk like that either.
yeah, I thought, he really messed up now.
Yeah,
But-
see.
Yeah, I think, like Jay said, I think wheelchair is something.
Yeah, he confirmed wheelchair thing.
Damn.
Fuck that. For some years of fame, I gotta spend my twilight years in a wheelchair. I'm good.
And then some of them really, really took a lot of that shit. Like, I think Hogan said he never took none before.
Yeah, motherfucking
Yeah,
lie.
he a motherfucker lie. Him and fucking Macho Man lies.
Well, you know Macho Man was on it.
No bullshit.
He was on the coke and that. That fucked him up.
I think all of them was on the coke.
Macho Man.
Yeah, he was on the coke.
Every time my man, right?
And Ultimate Warrior too.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
the Ultimate Warrior was on it. That's
He
my
was
nigga.
definitely
Ultimate
on the
Warrior was on it. He was definitely on it.
But for you to be
He definitely
running
was
up
on
and
it.
down the fucking
I
thing
know.
like that,
I ain't
you
lying.
gonna stop. Every fucking minute he running.
Superfly Snooker too.
Oh my man.
Superfly Snooker. He was on that.
Oh, yeah,
too.
my man was running, shaking everything. Snooker took it.
Snooker?
Yeah,
Jimmy Fox.
Yeah, I think Snooker was on it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was on it too.
yeah, Superfly. Yeah.
Snooker was big as shit.
Yeah, now I think why he was big.
Mhm.
But that was my man though, coming up the head. But
So what about so what about the Bushwhackers? They was on it too there, dog.
Yeah, the Bushwhack, the Ultimate Warrior, the Warrior, the Legion of Doom, the Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
They was on that shit too.
oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Animal died.
Me and you
Hawk
was
and
on
Animal.
hard.
Hawk was on that coke too.
Oh yeah.
Hawk from Legion of Doom.
Yeah, he lived that lifestyle.
Yeah,
dog.
he was on that coke. Yeah, he was on coke. That's why he was the wildest one.
Remember they had an episode Monday Night Raw. He fell off from the tight bra. He was climbed up on the Titan drum. He fell off. As a matter of fact, he got pushed off.
Yeah. And Jake the Snake too.
Yeah, he was
on coke too.
Nah, he was on the Roy's. Fuck.
He was on that too. He was on coke too.
He was on.
Rick Rude. No, I think he used to be strong. Rick Rude, what's his name? Rabbit Rick Rude. That was my man too.
That was your man. You look like more of a Mr. Perfect nigga, dog. I didn't know you was a real.
All of them are the same boat right now.
Mr. Perfect is the snow coke.
Only reason
He
I
was a
like
cokehead.
I ain't like his mic work. That was some trash.
You let the bugs in here.
Who?
He said let the bed.
Yeah, his mic work. I ain't fuck with that. But other than that, Mr. Perfect was the motherfucking man though. Man.
You like Mr. Perfect, dog. You look like you like Mr. Perfect. You like Ted DiBiase too, then, huh? You like to smack a nigga, get the money in your mouth.
When you think about it, most of them niggas really wasn't good at the mic. Man. It's like a few people that's taking over the mic work back then.
Yeah, it really was. That's when they needed announcers more.
Like
relied
Bobby the
on.
Brain, like
Well, they
Bobby,
had all the managers.
Bobby the Brain Heenan and them.
Yeah, I think Bobby Brain is the best motherfucking play-by-play person ever do that shit, dog. I think it was like that. Manager, yeah, the commentary like that, dog.
I like the dude that was with Yokozuna.
Who?
Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, Mr. Fuji. That was my man.
Oh,
I fuck with Mr. Fuji.
Dustin Rose.
Yeah, that's my nigga
Dusty
too.
Rose was nice too, though. Yeah.
The American Dream. Y'all know about that, though.
Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart was pretty good with the mic.
We was at in WWE.
Yeah, WWF.
With the Hart Family.
Then he went to WCW. He was in both.
Wait, I don't remember him doing commentary. Yeah?
Yeah, he
No,
was.
I'm
That's all he
saying
did was talk.
manager.
He's the hypest team.
Oh,
He had the loud horn all the time.
Yeah, that's my nigga too.
For real?
Jimmy Hart.
Hey, you fuck with that nigga, dog?
He was a clown, but he suited them.
He was
You know,
funny.
Anvil didn't talk. Anvil didn't talk like that, and the other one was with Anvil didn't talk like that. I forget the other one.
Hawk and Animal.
No. Anvil, the one for the
He told the
Hot
front.
Foundation. Yeah, the Hot Foundation.
Oh yeah, the animal.
What's his name? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Anvil, something. It was Anvil. Yeah.
Example, yeah.
Jim Anvil Nighthawk.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Hey, that tag team was like that, Slim.
I used to have them glasses, dog. I used to be mad. Let somebody use my glasses, and I ain't never get them Jones back, man.
You
With
had
the Bret Hart
I had them, I had them pink Jones, dog. I had the pink Jones, dog. And that was my Jones right there, dog. When we went to the USA Arena and saw it. Yeah, it was the USA Arena then. I was psyched. I was happy. I was good the whole week in school. Yeah, I remember that.
That's crazy. That's crazy though. To think we didn't about lost all of them. That's wild. That's wild, man.
I
All,
can't believe.
most of them we named. That's crazy.
Oh, you talking about they passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Hawk and Animal,
Oh yeah.
Animal just passed away a few weeks ago.
right? Bobby Heenan, of course Warrior, Jimmy Snooker.
Snooker, my man. Dang.
That's crazy.
Them niggas all died because they was using Roy.
Dusty.
Like that's the whole generation that did Roy's like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I mean, I get it, but to me, it's a cheap way out. You know what I'm saying? I know you, because they were looking for definition, not just bulk.
Yeah, not strength. Yeah.
Yeah, they just wanted to no homo look sexy on the mic. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but I get it, dog, but that took away from naturalness. It's like they was forcing it. You know what I'm saying? Some people naturally had that. They just didn't want them to be the spotlight, and
Exactly. Yeah.
it was made for the less people. And then you saw everybody start taking it. Triple H, Shawn Michaels. It was rampant after that. I was like, all right, man.
And then not only it changes your complex of your body, whatever. You know, roids fuck your head up, make you crazy.
Yeah. That was the real problem, their mental issues.
Yeah, because they go home beating chicks and taking shit.
Because
And they're beating their wives.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about the side effects. You know, nobody know what the side effects is. Everybody takes side effects differently. So when you come to steroids, you may think, oh, I don't get this side effect, but when you get home, you get aggressive. You may have a drink. You may have one drink, and you may think you're stronger. You just get aggressive for no reason. So,
oh yeah, the roids be having niggas angry like they smoke coke.
Exactly.
Chris Benoit.
You know, every time they build a new steroid, they try to hide it from the sports world, saying that hey, you won't get detected if you take this. But you never know what the true side effects going to be with each individual. Somebody may have a heart attack. Somebody may go home and beat up their whole household. Somebody may go home and kill their whole household. You know, you just never know the side effects of it.
That's why I say I don't take none of that bullshit.
Nah. I don't mess with nothing that fuck with my heart rate. I'm sorry. If you fuck with my heart rate, I ain't even taking it. I ain't even.
So somebody offer y'all millions, y'all gonna turn these worries down.
He always do that shit.
Yeah, so let's be real. Nah, you took it there. Y'all take it there. Somebody putting this money cold hard cash in front of you, Jay. You ain't gonna bulk up with this Royce right here.
Okay.
Sit with this Royce.
The anabolic type, you know what I'm saying?
The anabolic type.
That took Sylvester Stallone from a little dude to a, you know what I'm saying, cock swole out there.
But then I gotta look at
he definitely took
sometimes, but yeah, the money may be sounding great. But you gotta look at long term. How long? If you give me $1 million, that means I can blow $1 million in 2 days. Honestly, to be real, I can blow $1 million in 2 days. I don't know about y'all, but I can blow $1 million in 2 days. So you want me to take some steroids for money I can blow in 2 days? That's not even worth my time.
Well, you be living good out there.
I was about to say, yeah,
but you got mental side effects.
Oh yeah. You going out and
that. My kids looked at me. I got 4 kids, 2 grandkids. Like they looked at me like a whole totally different person. I'd rather had the love from them than they had the money.
Yeah, your mental state will be fucked up.
No, you don't know how to balance that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but then how about this? They said we give you $1 million to try out this COVID vaccine. You gonna do it?
No, I'm good.
No.
That's because I seen what they did at the Tuskegee incident. So after that, I don't fuck with that. They fucked me up after that. So I learned about that.
That's the same thing with the steroids.
Nah. Steroids good though. The whole Russian team took that shit.
But you don't know what kind of effect you're going to have on you. You may take the steroid and then bam, you might go over and blow up a church. You don't know what you want to get.
Yeah, I don't know about that because the people what was that Russian team on the Olympics that took all that shit and they banned them now? They gotta get tested like 18,000 times before they can get on the mat again. Yeah. So the steroids work. It'll give you the competitive edge, but in some people, it's just gonna wow you out.
Exactly. I'd rather love my family than take a fucking steroid.
Yeah, you have $1 million, but when you go to the bank, you don't know what bank it is, what's your account, what's nothing. You can blow up that
because at the end of the day, I can blow $1 million in 2 days. Really, I can.
You walking around and joining. Can you help me? I forgot my number, my passcode. You know what I'm saying?
With that basketball player, that money, Deontay West.
He all fucked up.
Dallas Cuban went to go pick him up off the streets.
He all fucked up.
Yes, all fucked up. But he be playing for Dallas next year though.
Well, man, what team he played on, man? Somebody supposed to be helping him, man. Fuck that.
No, Cuban went and Dallas went to go pick him up off the street and sign him back to the team.
Shit, he back on the street.
He always on the street, dog. But some of that's a personal choice, man.
That's mental health issues.
Yeah, that's a personal. But see, the thing about the NBA, they after you retire and stuff, they help you with that stuff.
Not just that, your family too, man. I mean, even if I don't fuck with you as a family member, I ain't gonna see you out there looking that bad, dog. I'm gonna try to get you help. Now, if you don't accept it, then I try it. I can live with that. But I ain't gonna just tell you out there like that, man. You gotta have somebody.
You gotta realize when you got so much fame, and people look at you in a high high statue, especially your family. When they see you doing bad, they all up on you when you're doing good. But then they like family, like friends sometimes too. When you're doing bad, they second guess it. Or should I give you some money to help you out? What you doing with the money? They gotta give you all the 50 degrees and this and that, instead of actually you embracing you because you like you did them when you was up top. Family the same way as friends. Sometimes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Not sometimes.
I can't see him out there like that, dog.
Cause you could see Delonte West. Delonte West be on Indian Head Highway.
Stop it. Y'all, man, man. Y'all
He
see
be
him
at
out there?
Oxford Hill and shit.
Yeah, y'all supposed to pick him up, man. Like, come on, man. We're gonna get you some help, man.
But
Give him a
no,
home cooked meal or something.
how in the hell he gonna play on? Who team he was on?
He was on Cleveland, Dallas, a whole bunch of teams.
They should be ashamed.
He was playing next to LeBron.
See, LeBron should be ashamed of himself, man.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Friends, right? Friends.
Ho. He clapped that man mom, so all respect went out the
Yeah, he
window.
fucked his mother.
So I don't know what I can do for you after that, dog. I don't know. You my age and you went down the line. And then was bragging about it.
He was playing like some trash. He played like some trash that year too.
They may tell me.
LeBron.
Oh, petty motherfucker, man.
No,
LeBron
all y'all up
plays
here.
like some trash that year.
All y'all up here. You ain't tell me if LeBron mother say I want to fuck. Y'all wouldn't fuck. I don't care how old she is.
No, I'm talking about you on the team.
No, that's different.
Fuck. Like,
No. It's respect now. We playing next to you.
Because we teammates. Nigga,
Yeah. We don't do that, dog.
Friends.
That's why Barnes and them was fighting with Derek Fisher. You can't do that, dog. You can't go to somebody's baby moms and all that, dog.
No.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
No.
It's rules to this shit, dog. Can't do it.
Rules. Bro, pussy
Don't do it,
my nigga. Like,
I remember
ain't no
that
rules
shit,
on
too.
pussy. Unless you my best friend or my friend.
So you telling me you an NBA star and you can't get it, but nobody, you won't come from my mom's, and then you in the locker room talking about it. You in the locker room talking about it.
I didn't think about your mom. Your moms came for me, my nigga. Like, really?
No.
You can say no. Out of respect for me, say no. Just say no. Just say no, dog.
Nigga, we not real friends. We not close. We're teammates, my nigga. We not.
Oh
friends.
man,
We
all right.
not
That's why you off this team.
blood.
Hey, I'm about to get you off this team, dog. Hey, I can't play with this nigga, man. Get him off the team,
No,
man.
we not. No.
Hey, matter of fact, fuck his whole career. Hey, fuck his whole career. I'm petty to the max now.
No,
Hey, I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance. You denied it. Hey, I'm LeBron James, man. You gotta go, man. As a matter of fact, hey, give some Heron too, man. Fuck his life up, man. Get him out of my face, man.
That was
Give some Heron too. And
Real. Let me say it like this. I'm saying what my uncle told me. I'm saying my uncle Mac told me a long time ago.
Got him out of there.
Okay, I don't know if he told you this, Rabbit. My uncle Mac told me a long time ago. If it's not your sandbox friend or somebody that you consider friends as like family, man, what? Pussy is pussy, my nigga. Like, get it. It don't care where you come from.
you never disrespect the nigga's moms or his children.
Best friends.
Hey, you was their mom. They come to practice and thing.
Hey, I got signed on this team to play with you, but your mom trying to give me a pussy. I'm
Hey,
taking
you
it.
be in that joint, hit main man joint, and get up. And gotta go to practice.
You know?
Hey.
You gotta face
That's
that nigga too.
That's two different things, man.
You gotta face that nigga.
It's two different things.
Right.
Like, come on now,
Hey.
what y'all thinking about?
Hey, Ray,
You gonna face him? You gonna face
Nah,
him?
nah.
Hey,
Hey, no, it ain't happening, dog. It's not happening. You gotta go, dog. Hey, it's not happening, dog. You will not be in my face, dog.
What's the moral about that?
Hey, we're gonna practice in a minute, dog.
Look,
No,
I
no,
can't
I'm
look,
not
look, look. I can't tell my mother what to do, but I'm gonna tell you what to do. You not gonna fuck her.
I'm a grown man. I mean, you
Hey, I'm gonna tell you not to fuck her, or your career over with, dog. Hey, your career fucked, dog. It's done. Hey, all right, I'm coming for you, dog. Hey,
Hey, yo, when that shit came out, LeBron played like
I'm
some
gonna give you
shit.
common courtesy. I'm gonna give you common courtesy. Hey, man, your mom hit on me like that. But then if she keep going, you take your mother, she keep going, I'm gonna bust her down. Like, what the fuck?
nah, we're not doing that.
He said LeBron ain't play good that year.
He didn't.
He
That's
didn't.
his
He
fault.
played like some shit.
He was.
For his high standards, when he found out when that story came out, he played like shit that year.
Hey, you caused conflict. He was telling his mother, "Shut the fuck up and sit down." He was mad after that, dog. He wasn't the same. After that, I almost see her at the court no more.
That's
She
his
don't
fault.
be on the sideline no more. Yeah, she banned her from that shit. Because I'm building a brand, and you out here doing dumb shit. And I'm trying to help you out.
But now it's a difference now. If LeBron, if now his wife come to me, I'd be like, nah, because that's LeBron's wife. This is mom. I don't give a fuck.
That's even worse.
I'm about to say, dog, it's worse, dog.
Nigga.
Nah, dog, you don't do that to moms, dog.
These niggas out here, these women out here don't
Nah,
give
you
a
can't do
fuck
it,
how old
moms.
you are. It doesn't
You
supposed
tell
to
mom some coke. You can drive mom around.
caged up, locked up. You making money as my son, but I want to live freely. I want some
You can't be fucking mom. There's no way.
And not be on the team, dog.
It's a line you got. It's a certain line you don't cross.
Yeah, dog, you don't do that, dog. You don't do that.
You'll
so you
fuck
tell
the
me,
man,
so
mom.
you fucking somebody's mom. Okay, how many girls that you don't fuck that had kids?
Yikes.
That's a different issue right
No,
there.
it ain't no different. It's the same thing.
That's a different issue right there. Hey, she separated. And she with that man, she with that man.
LeBron is playing on your team.
Yeah.
Okay, and?
No, that's awkward as fuck from that point on.
You know, you ain't gonna be in the locker. Hey, you gonna be in the locker room talking about you jumped off the.
Y'all put feelings, y'all put professionalism with personal.
All right.
That's the problem. We professionally be playing on the team together. Personally, I'm fucking the shit out your mom.
See, that's gonna have us fighting every day, right there. You coming after you smash. You talking to the locker room, hey, thinking I ain't over there in the corner listening. Like, hold up, this nigga, hold it. Did you I say he jumped off the table and jumped in my mom like that? Nah, I gotta fuck you up now, dog. You doing freaky shit. As a man, I gotta fuck you up. Now, I was gonna let you go, but I gotta fuck you up in front of everybody.
Teammates gonna be asking question. Hey, how was LeBron mama pussy was like?
Business,
you know,
things, my nigga.
Like how was it good?
If you go to a game cookout, everybody there. And they come and smack your mother on the ass.
Nah, that ain't good right there.
Dante West smack her on the ass? Like, what are we talking about here? No.
Hey, come around back real quick.
Yeah, come around. She come back with her head twisting and all this shit. No. Mom, no. What are you doing?
Well, white stuff around the mouth.
Hey, stop that. Try to kiss me on the cheek. What you doing, baby? Nah, I ain't gonna happen.
Not moms, though. No.
Yeah, you gotta hunt this man down, dog. Where you at, man?
Maybe auntie, maybe, but no.
Not my mom's. I don't give a fuck about no.
Hey, personally, I think he was doing it just to fuck with me. Now, that's the real irritation is.
Now look at moms like, really though? Come on, young. Hey, but I want to give a shout out to everybody that tuned in our podcast, man. I want to shout out DJ for stopping past tonight. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it a whole lot.
Appreciate it.
Like you said, you want to slide us in, we collab on some whatever you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Jake. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Hey, I got a question for y'all. Have y'all heard that Tory Lane CD? The new Tory Lane CD?
Yeah, I did.
I think we need to bring that up on the next podcast.
I listened to one song.
No, that very first song, Money Over Fallout. I think I really need that. You know, his first 8 songs on the album was about Meg Thee Stallion.
Shooting in the pinky toe, right?
But
shot me in the pinky toe.
But
2 times.
I don't know whose side, you know, y'all need to listen to it and we bring it up on the next time when we all should discuss that because
hey, we had the pinky toe incident and the 2 apples to the face.
You know?
2 quick apples, green apples.
Nah, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Apple sauce that man, yeah.
Nah, that's not cool.
But I listened to his CD when it came out. You know, the nigga still in love with. He in love with. I don't care. That CD describes how much he in love with Meg.
Yeah, I heard
Dog, she put that shit on him. She put that WAP on him. He don't know what to do. Man.
Yeah, but in some things he was saying in that CD, like, nigga, how'd you get shot in the foot and you ain't breaking those bones or no ligaments?
Hey, we all said that, dog. We didn't see you on the Instagram with no cast on it.
All thing I heard was she got shot, and then I see her in the WAP video dancing. Like, what the fuck? I thought you supposed to be in a cast or something. Like, what the fuck?
Not only the WAP video, she was in Saturday Night Live.
Well, she should be healed by now, but.
Oh yeah, she was on the other night, yeah.
But a video take a long time to make though.
Yeah.
She dancing and flopping and everything else. I'm like, hold on, she got shot. She got a boot on. Like, really?
I was looking at Instagram photos. She ain't had no pictures. She had pictures from waist up.
Yeah, that's my baby now.
That's your baby.
She's a stallion for real. I give her all that.
Yeah.
Stallion? No, y'all know about that stallion right there.
She a stallion for real.
Do not go all the way in on that now.
Don't go all the way in. Hey, your man got grazed. She grazed her pinky toe, dog. He ain't shoot her in her foot, man. He grazed her, man.
2 times in the pinky toe.
He grazed her with the corner of her edge of her foot, man. That was it, man.
Hey,
Walking around
like
like
I
she
told
got
y'all
shot.
before, it didn't happen. There's no bullets going in your feet. They ain't touching nothing, so they can stop that.
Yeah, they can stop that. Please.
I just want to hear what happened. I want to hear the story. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, she didn't tell
But
that.
like he said, if I would have shot you in your pinky toe, if I would have shot you in your foot, why you ain't tell it to the police? You know, why he ain't locked up?
We
He
not
ain't getting locked
man.
up.
We don't talk to police. We don't do that.
So we
But
talked
no.
we talked to
It's a
Instagram though.
fucking party.
We don't make statements.
Yeah,
No.
so you don't talk to police, but you talk to Instagram.
We don't
Exactly.
sue.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't call police. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Yeah, you out here ratting, dog.
That's her thing. Then she know.
She a rat.
Oh yeah,
You
but
do a
yeah,
video with Stitch 9.
snitch now. Get him out of here. But like I said, I appreciate DJ stopping past this joint, man. A little brother coming in for a second. You know what I'm saying, dog? Appreciate y'all a whole lot. You know, we don't went way past our podcast.
I know.
That we usually do. But the conversation, I like that. We kept on going. That's what's up. But hit us up though, DJ. Anytime you go, you know what I'm saying, dog?
I got you.
You know? We got to get up out of here, you know. Anything you want to say we get out of here, George?
Remember the corona's still out here. Y'all still make sure y'all being safe. Always think positive. Keep negative energy away from you, because negative energy will draw you in faster than positive energy.
What he said. Jay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Only
Stop
fans-
believing everything y'all hear.
No, he got the corona, dog.
He
He
got
definitely
that Rona.
do.
He got
You
that
do got the
Rona.
corona.
leave that one. Real?
Yeah. Oh, don't forget. I appreciate all the new followers I got. Followers and likes. Once again, we got a special promotion running for Holland Crafts. Check us out. Follow the Third Perspective Podcast, which y'all currently watching. After that, go ahead to Real Media on YouTube and hit the follow button as well. And then after that, if you're feeling lucky, go ahead and follow Real Game 82, TwitchTV.com, and give me a like on follow. I appreciate it. This week I saw 4 new ones, so it's working. I see people out there, you know what I'm saying? Drop a comment, say something.
They don't want to hear all that shit. They want that free shit.
It's coming, dog. Trust me. Hey, trust me. I got y'all. It's all sponsored by me. There you go.
Well, yeah, we appreciate everybody down on the podcast too. We're almost at 5,000. Reach 5,000, we're going to eat that hot chip though in the pit. Wednesday we be in the pit. Check us out on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Anything else? We catch you then. You know what I'm saying, player? We out. You know?